Hello everyone, welcome to Cyberpunk Red, Episode 9, Season 3. The truth is out there. But of course not based on the X-Files series, but let's not waste any time. Just to recap of what actually happened. Diana went batshit crazy. The moment she did, all her exploits was actually recorded. All her actions was actually seen. All the things that she have done throughout the whole building of Strega was actually reported by Nightingale to Elliot Michel Bucarati. Of course, the president of Strega was not happy with what happened. She was not happy that her building was blown up by terrorists known as Maelstrom. The moment she got that report, the moment she read it, she sent a number of her hit team, her hit unit, to permanently take care of Maelstrom and not to be seen again. And anybody that even tried to join Maelstrom to be taken care of immediately, and their bodies chopped up into small little pieces, and their cyber waste taken off from their bodies only to be sold in the black market. But she heard and received even worse news after the explosion. Her number one songbird, her number one rocker girl, Diana Fairview, was not what she expected to be. But she would expect that her new security officer, Philip Williams, was able to actually handle the situation, and not to mention the new vice president of Strega, Hibana Suzuki, will be able to actually assist and look into this disaster and not destroy Strega's reputation on the streets and against other corporations. And a number of big corporations is not entirely happy of what's happening. And this has been brought up to Elliot. And a number of these corporations had a meeting with Hibana Suzuki in the matters of what Hibana is going to be handling. Hibana have done everything that she could in regards to Maelstrom, but now Hibana have other things that's on her mind that's actually other than just Maelstrom. But this now is just a girl that you've met and knew ever since many months ago, like a year ago, and now even with Subaki Lee, Maudin Yong, and Philip Williams here on the stage itself, facing Elliot. Elliot just looking down into the streets of Night City. You can hear the sounds of sirens. You can see the cars flying above the building, mostly AVs flying from one place to one another. NCPD, like MedTech, even other corporates driving the AV. But when this episode ended, Elliot was actually asking a simple question to Philip Williams. What happened? She asked, her face sharp, her eyes staring deeply into your soul. Philip Williams. Elliot Michelle Karate is not the type of woman that you can actually fuck around with. And you know that. You heard about Elliot from... You heard about her a lot, actually. Even the time when you were raised elsewhere, the time when you actually wanted to actually know more about this corporation. But you know for a fact that Dimitris Sobeski have told you always to be careful of Elliot and always to mind your words and always to choose it perfectly, because she's not the kind of person that you actually want to screw around. And she looks to you again, Philip Williams, and she asks, what have you done to actually prevent this incident from happening? Elliot asks you. And now, Philip Williams, to you.
What is the thing equivalent in cyberpunk of the wisdom saving throw here?
That will be under concentration.
Okay.
Awareness skill.
Because not only do I need to find the timing to say what I need to say out, but I also need to know what the right thing to say is. Does that pass?
Yeah, just choosing the music. All right. Okay, concentration. Yeah, it's a pass. It's like wisdom saving throw, or more like a wisdom saving throw. But concentration is also used for you to actually avoid actually get like to actually get your humanity loss anymore. Okay,
Okay.
I'm playing. Then she asks you, "What have you been doing ever since you actually stepped into this building as a new chief security officer, Philip Williams? I know you have been helping and instrumental in actually disperse of Maelstrom, but also at that same time, Elliot then looks to you and then she said, Daniel Fairviews is not what I thought they should be. And also, what have you been doing, Philip Williams? What is your next task? What is your next course of action? She said.
Well, I've been protecting the ones that I've been tasked to protect. We've taken out Maelstrom, as you already know, and yeah, the state of the security of Stragar is stronger than the last person that has been here that I have been tasked to replace. Um, in my eyes, everything's going pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, it's only getting better. And it hasn't been, how long has it been since I've started this?
It's a few
In
months,
game
just
time?
a month, just like a month or
Yeah, it's only been a few months, and like, I mean, I guess a little bit over a month's worth of work has been done in a month. I've accomplished what I need to accomplish, and have I not only also grown as an individual in this role, I have also contributed to Stragar, and Stragar has been nothing but good to me. And yeah, we're all more stable, a lot more what do you call it? Together, um, in solidified than ever. And you have, sorry?
solitary.
No, solitary is being alone. Like if everybody's solidified, then everybody's like, you know,
Solidarity.
oh, solidarity. Yeah, well, the solidarity is strong as ever. And yeah, there's absolutely no reason for concern.
Roll for your roll for your social skills. Conversation.
Conversation.
Ooh. Okay. Elliot raises her eyebrow as she heard you and said, "That is interesting, Philip Williams. I believe that it wasn't a coincidence that Demetrius actually hired you to as a new chief security officer the moment that the last one was fired. But a pity that she left." You notice a smirk on Elliot's face the moment she said that. Then she turns to Subaki Lee and then she asked and said, Subaki, you saw Elliot's face looking at you. Her eyes were sharp. You notice a smile on her lips as she looks at you. Then she asks you, I hope your hands have healed perfectly, Subaki. Otherwise, it would be a shame if you are actually unable to use it. Okay, Subaki Lee, roll for your awareness skill, concentration.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I guess yeah. Then you pass. You don't fear Elliot as what you used to be. You look at her, then you replied back to her. What do you do?
Yes, thanks. It's like I just look at her, but it's still like in a state of while still holding on to Mao's hand, obviously, because that was the what is it? It's like she's like, yes. Thanks to Hibana here, she managed to take care of me and everything, and seek for the best medication and doctors in night cities to heal back my hand. Thanks to her, that everything is back to full health, and I'm able to play my guitar even better now. And like you know that he's like a bit stuttering, not stuttering per se, but more like just words to words rather than a sentence. But it's like thanks for your concern.
Roll for conversation. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
This is all the good rolls coming out, Cyrus.
Wow.
No, just to know,
need this.
before the game start, I literally pump every existing IP on it to fucking conversation.
Alright. Okay. And then Elliot then looks to you, Subaki, and then she said, I've always been asking the same question and the same question every single time and again and again. What have you and Diana been doing all these weeks, all these months here in this building? Video that I've seen was very, how do I say, concerning.
I have been. You see that what's it called? Sobaki is like voice out again. Like we have been. Me and Diana have been coming up with the more songs and things that is able to promote Strega and all of us actually. But it seems that the stress perhaps have got caught up with Diana and she might have a meltdown. I do not blame her. And whatever she did, perhaps it was due to stress. I genuinely do not blame her for having such a thing, but I just hope that Diana would seek help rather than letting her continue like this. I care about Diana as much as you care about the company, Madam Strega, but I genuinely want to see Diana in a better place with her health and everything. And it's just so that she's able to be in her best condition to perform for Strega, because she is your songbird, how you say it, and me as her friend and everyone here, I presume, just want her to be in a better place. I just do not want her to be in harm's way. Whatever she did to me, I forgive her, but I just want her to be seek a better health and seek a better future for herself, especially for her mental health. Because right now I feel like she is not in the right place to continue pursuing this. I'm all for her to continue, but I'm more worried about her health than whatever is going on right now.
And then Elliot replies and said, so you believe that her mind is not at the right place at the right time this time. But are you saying that she's practically useless to me now?
No, that's not what I meant. Madam Elliot, that's not what I meant. I meant that she just needs more rest. I think whatever that we have been trying to pursue right now is affecting her health. What I'm trying to say is that she needs the rest right now. And I'm not saying that she is useless. I'm saying that she needs the rest right now. I think that we have been trying to come up with songs, new songs to promote Strega, new songs to promote you, new songs to promote me, new song to promote Diana. I think whatever we are doing right now is severely affecting her, and what she needs right now is a rest, a proper rest that is not affecting her mind, a proper rest that is not affecting her creativity, and so on. I think that, and it also to motivate her spirits. If she is able to have a good rest, a proper rest, perhaps it would be better for all of us and her spirit as well. Don't you agree, Madam Elliot? You as a woman of wisdom and a woman of intellectual, you should understand what I'm saying here. A good mind is the best mind, and a best mind is the best weapon. Don't you
Roll for,
agree?
roll for social skills persuasion. I hope you also jack up your persuasion. Okay, you did.
Well, now it's okay. My persuasion is very high, so I'm okay with my persuasion, but not my conversation. So that's why I'm pumping up my conversation rather than my persuasion.
Alright, okay. Alright. She listens to you, then she raises her head slightly and look at you and said, "You have a fair point, Tsubaki. The point was actually better than the last time we had the same conversation." Then she turns to Mao, but before she actually turns to Mao, okay, meanwhile, inside the corporate R&D, Mao, you heard, at first you heard Philip Williams talking to you outside the lab. You have asked every single junior lab assistant, every junior technician to actually get out from this room and to actually proceed with whatever project that they're actually doing with Strega or Elliot in particular. You have been locked up here. You actually took your time late at night to actually go and perhaps grab some food at the nearby cafeteria and then came here, and then you lock the door from within. You have spent a number of time to actually figure out what does the belt actually do. And also at the same time, Haliman, you have also looked into the special cloaking that Elliot has been asking you to do. On the table was actually Baba Yaga. Seduced, already induced, already asleep, and for you to actually upgrade her thermal optic camouflage, which she could actually reactivate, and have a cooldown. If you try to actually go and disappear, she will actually go into a fit and most likely fall unconscious. But Elliot have always asked you to actually upgrade Baba Yaga herself, or in other words, you were supposed to actually upgrade, not by her code name, but you're supposed to upgrade Hyakuya. So during this time, Hyakuya was already there in the bed while you actually operate on her. You remove her cyber arm, you remove her cyber legs, you remove her cyber eyes, that she was actually able to talk during this time. So, Taliman, when you were there, she asked you a simple question. Are you in love with Diana Fairview? She asked. Then she said, I have been looking after her ever since she was a little girl. She have always been with Strega ever since then. And she have always been trained by Demetrius to actually protect herself if we are unable to. But again, my question to you, her voice was actually quite soft. You never heard Hyakuya talk before. This was the only time you actually hear her actually talking to you. And then she said, I care for her ever since she was small. If you break her heart, I will break your neck.
That seems like a privilege now. But to answer your question, yeah, I still love her.
But do you really? I have checked your profile, Aliman. There are a number of people that wants to be with you, or for you to be with them. I have checked the profiles of Maria, and all better known yet as Mata. She has been a thorn at your side for a very long time. Do you want her to be taken care of? But Aliman, you know that Yes, sure. Martha is probably there. Martha doesn't really disturb you much because you were Strega. If you choose the path last time during season 2 to say that you're not gonna join Strega, Martha gonna be at the thorn of you and the party side until now in this season 3. But because you were with Strega, Martha couldn't really touch you.
What do you care now?
Think wisely, yeah, Zaf, when you roleplay, okay? Don't try to be the edge boy if you can. So try to roleplay as
No, no,
long as
no.
you can.
No, I'm just asking her back. What do you
Roll
care?
for your conversation skill.
Conversation skills under social.
Just stand here. It looks awkward if you stand there. Okay. Empathy 1, level 2. Maybe you should use all those IP on conversation since your empathy is 1.
Cybernetics boy.
Hmm. Okay. She asks you, do you want Martha to be taken care of? And then after that, you reply with,
Just don't hurt her too much. You have your orders, and I have mine. Simple as that.
then after you did the number of upgrades on Hyakuya, then she got up. And then after that, she faces you. And then she said, always believe and listen to your heart. I may listen to what Elliot say, but I have my own personal things to also handle. But you must also handle your own personal things, Aliman. But let me tell you, Elliot is with the others. Diana is not safe with Elliot. Do not lock yourself here like you lock your heart. Open it up for others so others can actually go in. Otherwise, you will lose everything that you hold dear. Roll for deduction education skills. Okay, all right. Okay, this is actually quite straightforward. She's telling you need to actually open up your heart and let others actually inside. After that, for you to actually tell people actually what you actually think and proceed. But then Yakuya and tell you, I will handle the task that you have given me because I see that Diana can live a good life, or maybe she will live a bad life. Two choices that you need to make, Kaliman, and time is on the essence. She took her cyber arm and connected it back towards her left arm and then tapped your heart 3 times. And after that, then she said, always believe of what's here. My heart has been gone and lost ever since Elliot took me. But now, with the tech that you're given, NCPD won't even know that I'll be there. So, threaten but do not kill. She asks you.
Kill him if she fights back. Knowing her, she's a bit like idiot in some way.
Okay. Alright, roll for social skills conversation. Remember though, it's like Martha is the daughter of your old character. So if Martha
Yep.
dies, yeah. So there's gonna be a whole open of kind of worms, but yep. And then after that she actually listens and then she bows to you and after that she left. She went invincible and then the door opens and you don't see anybody going out, neither anybody going in. Then after a while, you hear a knock on the door on this side, and then you hear the voice of an old man asking you and said, Aliban Suksek, can I come in? Then you hear the voice of Chai Man Mao outside the door.
Chaiman. I open the door. Click with a button.
You open it and he enters. And when he enters, you see him like looking at you with his lab coat. He said, "Ah," he speaks out. "Ah, it seems that you have actually made yourself at home, Haliman.
Yeah.
But don't try to be too comfortable. I am here to actually tell you about certain matters that you need to actually look into.
That will be.
It seems that you actually obtained something that even Elliot does not know that you have. I have taken the liberty to actually dismantle the many security cameras and the voice audio recording within these rooms itself, and sending out gibberish and other normal sounds that you are working on normally. Okay, Aliman, roll for education skills deduction. If you roll higher than 20, you will put 2 and 2 together and know that this is perhaps Mao's father. If you fail, you just roll play normally. Nope, you don't.
So close.
Yeah, Mao and Mao. Yeah, there's a lot of Maos out there, so this could be like the many Maos of
I
like
just shrugged.
Asian.
I just shrugged. Eh, you you have the same skill as a certain person I know with the same name.
Mm. Ah, yes, but that is not important. The most important part is you. I have seen some certain feeds that, but does not matter. You must head up towards Elliot's office and make your way there. There are certain things that you need to handle. If you are able to actually handle that current situation, even if you fail, do not worry. There are many other flowers or fishes within the sea, as we are calling it.
Let me roll for the deduction on that.
Mm-hmm. Right? Okay, you do not on that. It's like Mao chime in Mao and said that even if you can't get Diana, right? There's so many other women out there inside Night City and outside of Night City that you can get. Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not chase any girls anymore. But thanks for the heads up. In China.
Once you are
By the
done,
way-
Hanuman, ask Hibana to use her security level to head down to the furthest level of the lab.
Further down the left. Okay.
Do not
And
hesitate. Let
do
him
not
laugh.
hesitate. Okay. Okay, that's something new. I just shrugged after making sure I lock up my lab and head towards upstairs.
Right. While you head upstairs towards the elevator, heading straight to where Elliot is. Meanwhile, okay, at the top. Elliot, after hearing the conversation from Yusubaki, then she turns to Mao, and then she said, "Mao Lin Yong, you joined Strega. Oh, because of Dimitris." She speaks out. But it seems that Dimitris have a high regards to your particular skills. But when I check, and when I ask my other person to check, Nightingale could not find anything in regards to you. But what is important is you saw everything that Diana Fairview have done. And as you notice, Elliot's actually holding her super heavy pistol, swinging it around at you, all four of you. And then she swings it, and then holding her cane on the left hand. And she asks you again, Mao, and then she said, "So, Mao, do you believe that Diana Fairview should go into a special home? Or do you believe somebody like yourself or maybe your friend Hanuman would be able to actually rectify and change her mind into a proper, obedient woman?"
Well, I do find the latter options appealing, but maybe she would have, some help. I mean, for a person to hurt themselves, it's a little bit unsettling for me.
Okay, roll for conversation, social skills.
Conversation. Let me see. I'll spend. Let's go. Luck point. Go. 3 luck.
3 lux immediately. Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
So empathy 1.
No
Yeah.
choice, lah. No choice, lah.
Never. No choice. No choice. No choice. First character. Yeah. Everybody seemed to be ignoring empathy until realizing it's one of the most
No,
important skill.
no. It's the cyberware, lah.
Yeah, Cyberware does actually take from empathy. We always put points in empathy until the Cyberware F's it.
Well, I didn't take cyberware, but I got
Yeah.
fucked by what's it called? The humanity loss. I didn't even take
Yes.
I didn't even take any cyberwares, but I still fucked by humanity loss. Okay.
Mhm.
Eh,
Yep. Yep.
Hey, I got both. Okay, shut up.
And then after that, Elliot looks to you, Mao, and then she said, "So yeah, so you're telling me that either I give the permission to send Diana Fairview to a special home, or maybe perhaps I should dispose of her right now." Elliot looks at you, Mao.
Or she could have helped here. I mean, bring doctor in a very comfortable place for her.
Do you think that you can actually give that type of support? You're not a meditech, Mao. You're just a netrunner. So far I know. Elliot looks at you.
We can call someone in.
Ah, such as. And then after that,
Can
such
support
as,
like that?
okay, you all 4 of you can actually roll for you. All 3 of you can actually first roll for social skills streetwise. The 4 of you before Aliman comes in, and then after that, then you can actually roll for your education skills under businesses.
Social.
What now?
Yeah.
All about?
Oh, wow.
Streetwise. And education business. Almost wanted to spend the hero points on this already. Like,
I should have
Okay, I
spent
think only
luck
I think
points
only
on,
Mao. I think only Mao pass.
I failed, I think, on my streetwise. I got a 12, but I got 19 on my business.
Okay. All right. Philip Williams business and streetwise is a fail. Okay, he's 50.
yeah.
So Mao streetwise and business is a pass. Okay, Hibana is a pass. All right, Hibana. Okay, before I go to Mao's businesses, then Hibana can also roleplay on top of that. Okay, so now Mao and Hibana, if both of you actually know that they are medtechs. There are a number of edge runners that are really good medtechs that decided to become edge runners on the street. And that I'd probably be willing if you're willing to actually help and assist if you actually recruit them. But also at the same time, Mao, you heard of one medtech. He's really good. He owns a shop. He was also the one that was instrumental in taking down Maelstrom. His name was Dio. Dio have actually 2 brothers. One is autistic, but the other one is actually another edge runner, but actually working as a fixer at one of the night market. But you also met
dealer.
Asher. Yeah, you also
Yeah.
know
Am I gonna
that you can.
assume Dio has another brother called Jotaro, and then he has a son called what was another guy? What was his son name again?
Mhm.
Jojo.
Yes, it was me, Dio, actually, all along. But Mao, you know that you have been dealing. Hibana has Mao that Hibana have actually dealt with a fixer known as Asher, and Asher actually knows Dio. So Mao, you can roleplay this with Hibana, and then both of you can then roleplay this with Elliot. Okay, Mao, but starting with you first before Haliman comes in.
Let me see. Do you have someone that we know who can do this? Didn't you have a friend called Asher?
As a matter of fact, I do. He's one of my contact list. One of the fixers that
Hmm.
I dealt with. He has an ear to the ground. I'm pretty sure he knows somebody that can help us in our time of need.
Hey, don't mind calling him up and see what does he have. Maybe he could help us in this. I mean, Diana's well-being is utmost importance. I'm just recommending that if she could do it at the comfort of this place, why not? Bring him in.
Let me. She basically pulls up her agent and stand like over there to try and call.
When you took out your agent and about to walk away, Elliot actually looks to you and said, "You're not walking away from this meeting, Hibana. Leave all businesses aside."
Understood. And she puts her agent back.
I think we could call that one person. What's his name already? You know what? We can bring up Asher and see. Meet up with him and see what we can bring. What kind of person we can bring? I think he knows someone by the name. Let me see. Was it Dio or something?
He knows, I think, two of them. I've dealt with Asher, but I have seen the other two, so I'll see whichever one is available for us to hire.
Well, see, problem. Well, we have a solution. We can only need your authorization to have someone outside to come in to, help Diana at the comfort of her, well, at the comfort of her place. Why not?
Right, Mao, you can choose to either use persuasion or conversation on Elliot and Hibana, same thing.
Let's see, I think got
Position.
I'll go for my conversation.
I go for position.
Okay, I'll roll my. I'll just use 1 luck point.
One luck point. Don't be stingy.
There's no assist in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but there's no assist. That's why I'm using 1 luck point.
2 luck point. Let's go. Oria!
Oh no, Oria!
Okay, now my turn. 1 luck point. Here we go. Oh!
Okay.
And me wanting to be stingy. Stingy works.
Okay, Mao, you told Elliot, maybe we can actually bring somebody outside. Immediately, Elliot told you immediately and points a pistol at you and said, "No more outside help. If I want to look for outside help, I'll be asking for people that I really trust. Somebody that I can actually see, that actually oversee the business, and those that can actually see Diana Fairview, that her mind is intact and she doesn't go ballistically shit crazy." And then after that, then Hibana, you heard what Elliot said to Mao as she's pointing her pistol at Mao directly at her head, and then you jump in and said, "What do you say?"
I just simply say this. Let me just put myself in front. Please, let's not be hasty. Assign Diana to me, and I'll see to it that she is free and stable and cut off from any alcohol. And I'll see to it that she is back to her old self. Please, just no more. No, you don't need to hurt anybody to prove a point. Just us being here, trembling in fear, is a point of how far your reach can be.
And then Elliot heard what you said. Hibana, they said, "You and Dimitris are just the same. I still remember the last time that Dimitris said the same thing to me. The moment that Diana actually made a big mistake. And she was a thorn during that time." Then Elliot then turned to you, and then you heard the elevator sound, ding, opens, and you see Haliman walking out. Haliman, in the distance, you notice that Diana Fairview is actually standing at the edge of the building. This is the tallest building within the Night City. And in the middle, you see Elliot. And the moment you jump in, you notice that Elliot is actually pointing a pistol at Mao. Hibana jumped in front of Mao, and then Subaki actually trying to protect Mao from Elliot. Then Elliot looking at Hibana and Subaki, and then looked to you, Mao. Then she said, "You are very lucky to actually have close friends, Mao. Unfortunately, friends is not in my dictionary, and I don't have close friends that would actually willing to jump in front of me just like that. But I hear what you said, Hibana. And I'm willing to actually give you a chance. But then Haliman, you actually walk in, then you interrupted the conversation, okay? What do you do and what do you say, Haliman?
Good evening, everyone. And I gently lift off Miss Elliot's gun away from the targets. Am I
You
disturbing
what?
something?
You took her pistol away?
I move her pistol above, slightly above, like gently nudge it above away from the rest.
Alright, then you better roll for your social skills, persuasion, and hope you don't fail.
Using five, using five,
Wow.
five luck points. Ah,
Oh
22.
yeah.
Alright, so there's 22. You use all 5 of your luck points. Okay, you push it to the side.
Wow.
Ellie, you
Gently,
move, you
gently,
move
gently.
towards Elliot. You move towards Elliot slowly, and then you push her pistol away. Then you look at Elliot in the eye. You see, Diana was looking at you. Roll for your human perception. You roll on human perception on both Diana and Elliot. Ooh, okay. So I don't know which one is 9. You probably notice the. Maybe are you gonna take the -5 on Elliot? Okay.
Uh, yes.
All right. Okay. You don't notice Diana's smile. You don't notice it at all. But everybody else, Subaki Lee, all the way to Philip Williams, roll for human perception on both Elliot and Diana Fairview.
This is
One by one
for
first, yeah?
yeah.
Starting from Subaki first. Let
Okay.
Subaki roll first, then followed by Hibana, followed by Mao, then followed by Philip Williams. So your rolls don't overlap on each other. Human perception, Subaki. Then Hibana, then Mao, then Philip Williams.
Sabaki.
Okay, human perception is on the social skills. Okay, let's not wait for Subaki. Maybe she's busy with something
Okay.
else. Okay, Hibana, you
Mhm.
first.
This is for Diana. And
Okay,
this here is for Elliot. Oh, okay.
15, 15.
Yeah, 15-15.
Okay, this is what you notice,
Mhm.
Hibana. When Haliman walked in slowly, pushed that pistol away from Mao, you notice the face on Diana. She was actually happy to see that Haliman was there. Push it. But you also notice one thing, Hibana.
Mhm.
Elliot, she actually smiled a bit the moment Haliman did that. All right. Okay, Mao, your turn. Okay,
All
Haliman,
right.
I gave you the opportunity to jump off the building. Okay.
No.
Plus
Okay,
one,
Mao. That
two,
one is
right?
on who? Yeah, two.
Uh, let me
This
see.
roll is on for who? For Diana
Okay,
or for
this
Elliot?
the second row is for Elliot.
Okay. All right. Okay, you don't notice this. You don't notice this. Okay. I don't know. Subaki is rolling for who and who. So
I let's just go with
I don't
directly
know.
on Diana.
First, what was the name called again? Elliot and second Diana. But
Okay.
I'll be away, so if you need me to roll for something, I will be rolling, but I won't be replying in voice. But if you require me to roll something, I will roll something.
You're moving already. That's early. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, traffic is bad. Just to tell you, Jackie Chung is in town. Okay.
Exactly the point.
Yep. Good luck in traffic. Okay. All right. Okay. Human perception. Subaki noticed that Elliot actually have a smile, and but Subaki noticed something. That glimmer in her eyes the moment Elliot notices Haliman. But Subaki noticed that Diana was actually angry the moment Haliman did that to Elliot. Now, Philip Williams, your turn. Roll for human perception under social skills. Okay. 11 and
11.
11. All right. Now, Philip Williams, you don't notice anything. Their facial expression means nothing to you. But the only thing that you noticed was Haliman actually pushing the pistol away, and then Elliot then just putting it down. She doesn't smile, but she have that particular look the moment Haliman did that. And then Elliot then turns to you, Haliman, and she said, "Finally, you decided to actually join the meeting." She spoke to you. But I believe that you're here for one particular reason, the same thing that why the others are here too. What should we do with Diana Fairview?
Let
And
me
then
read the clause.
Elliot then said, Mao Lin Yong have said that we should send Diana to a special home for her mind to be cleansed of everything. That the therapy that she need in order to regain back what she have lost. Hibana mentioned that they should actually bring in a meditech, somebody that she met on the street, somebody that she trusts could actually be here in this building working together with Strega. But I believe, Hibana, the alien third to you, I think this report was given to me by Philip Williams in regards to the number of people that was here against Maelstrom. If you're mentioning the young man that we know that's actually working on the Reaper Dog, not mistaken, his name is Dio Summers. But he did actually mention that he doesn't want to actually work for Strega.
True,
I believe that your work will be futile.
true, but I can always talk to his friend Asher, who can just tell him it's another job. I won't approach him directly, but at least if he gets paid for it, then that should be acceptable by him. I can
Hmm.
I can talk to Asher, who can talk to him, and then you can bring him in. They can cleanse Diana of her alcohol, of her body and everything, and restore her back to normal.
Alcohol and drugs. And then Elliot then turns to you, Ivana, and she said, before she says anything, roll for your conversation skills.
Okay, conversation skills. Another luck point. Why did I use the luck point?
Nobody knows what. Nobody knows.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Cyberpunk,
30.
Cyberpunk RNG is as random as D&D 5e now.
Life. No,
Yep.
it's written as life.
Yeah. It's 30 total. Oh
Yep.
god.
Then Elliot then says, then I trust that you'll be able to actually assist Diana. Then after that, then she turns to, okay, Haliman, now your turn. Okay, you heard the conversation. You better roleplay this and roleplay well.
I'll say this. Assign me a room next to hers. Whenever she feels lonely or she needs company, I can keep her company. That doesn't hurt the policy, right?
Elliot then turns to
Just that
you. Roll for education skills. Okay, you guys all can roll for education skills under bureaucracy.
yeah. I use my last two.
Ooh,
Ah!
holy crap!
Oh yeah,
Wow. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is a good day for RNG.
All right. Okay.
Until we screw up.
Those that roll against DV15 and those that got the net. What Haliman said is not wrong. This is actually standard business procedure. And Haliman, you know the business procedure. There's nothing wrong for her to stay next to you and for you to take care of her and for the Meditech to actually come in and then taking care of her with therapy. I say so right now Mao can role play this. Okay, now Mao, I'm gonna give you to role play this net. And then followed by Hibana, then followed by Haliman. Okay, Mao to you.
Let me see. Company policy, private contractor, clause 6.1. Residence for special employees. Yes, it stated that what Haliman's arrangement actually does make sense. It is within company policy, and external help always is always accepted, so long as there is a what is it? There is a supervising person to be accompanied at all times, and the reporting person shall report to the management as required. I don't see any fault in there.
Elliot then turns to you, Mao, and she said, "Hmm, I'm worried that with all your minds and your skills, Mao, if you were sitting on my seat, you'll probably be taking over the company by now. But luckily you're not. Luckily you're just a security for the netrunners. But yes, I do agree." And then after that, then Hibana, your turn to roleplay.
I just say this to her. I can always just give him my current residency and just temporarily stay in the guest house that belonged to Demetrius for the time being. My room is closer to that of Diana. They're practically wall to wall next to each other, so he'll have no issue just being by her side and help her recover from her drug and alcohol addictions.
Understood. Understood. Elliot then speaks to you, Hibana, and then said, "That room was actually Dimitri's, but now you're staying within it. So I believe that you should move to another room while Haliman actually stays within with Diana. I believe that Diana's actually quite close with Haliman. Too close, in fact, that I'm not really liking it. And now, Haliman, you need to roleplay based on your nat.
I gently bow to Lady Elliot. Thank you for consideration. And after all, I then move Diana. I gently hold her hand. She is a very close friend that I hold
You hold
nearly with.
Diana's hand or you hold Diana's
Diana's
hand?
hand. Diana's
Okay.
hand.
Roll for, okay. Roll for your conversation skill with a +2
Here we go.
bonus. And then after that,
Uh-oh.
a deduction skill with a +2 bonus. If you fail this one, please throw yourself off the building.
Why so
uh,
mean?
Mhm.
deduction. Yeah.
Okay.
Throw yourself on the bin.
Yeet.
Yeet yourself on the bin. Not just throw. Yeet yourself off.
Yes. Get yourself off.
Yeet
What?
yourself.
Okay. You look at Diana. Diana actually smiled. Elliot turns to you, and then Elliot actually like looking at you. Okay. Well, moment actually Hariman did that. Elliot then turned to actually look at Haliman kneeling next to Diana. Okay, so luckily, Mao Yong, Hibana, and Philip Williams, please roll for human perception on Elliot.
On Elliot, okay.
What? What's going on now?
Uh,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Yeah,
no!
Really?
you're making Mama Sita jealous, Haliman.
you make a big mama sound very jealous. She's gonna shoot
Oh,
you.
damn it! I was just role playing him as Haliman.
Another one bites the dust and they fall for the Haliman. And she's like twice his age. She's like twice his age. That should say something, man. Old or young, it doesn't matter. They all fall eventually for the Haliman.
All right, those that roll higher than DV 15, like Hibana and Subaki, you're probably like cough like you're probably like coughing like. Right. Anyways, but you notice that Elliot then took her pistol and then tapped it behind Haliman's back and said, "You shouldn't be too close to my songbird, Haliman." She spoke to you. But you do notice the jealousy though, Subaki and Hibana. You notice that. But Elliot didn't attack that easily. She put a gun behind Haliman's back. And then Diana Fairview actually pushes the pistol to the side and then actually told Elliot and said,
Mm,
I will behave for you, but leave Haliman alone. And she speaks out to Elliot.
can I roll for deduction on this?
Yeah, sure. Everybody can roll for deduction.
Deduction time.
Whoa.
Deduction time.
Rolling a test bugger.
Oh,
Not important ones. Never mind. Not,
exactly.
not the
All right,
important
now
ones.
Philip Williams, reduction.
Not the important ones.
Deduction by education.
Numbers, okay.
Okay, all right. Everybody failed. Okay.
We
Nobody
don't
knew
care.
how to. Yeah. The moment Diana Fairview did that, Elliot actually put her gun on Diana's forehead, and then she said, "Try to do that again, and I'll kill you again this time."
Whoa, slow down, slow down. We just resolved the issue. Don't create another one. Please.
Okay. All right. Tsubaki, Mao, Hibana, and Philip Williams. You notice that Elliot actually putting her pistol to Diana Fairview's forehead. Diana did not actually wince. She did not show any signs of fear. She just stared at Elliot and then just stay quiet. And then Diana then said, "If you're going to do it, just do it." That's what Diana said.
What?
Okay, now going. Okay, Subaki cannot role play. Okay, so I'm gonna give this to Philip Williams. Philip Williams, and then back again. All right, Philip, you notice this. You notice that Elliot actually put her gun on Diana's forehead. What do you want to do?
I would just like to watch in amusement and think, wow, I am absolutely moved by the romance. Would really wish that I had some kind of popcorn. Yep.
Yeah, Diana
But
put down the forehead.
but yeah. Good to see you again, Holly man. I hope to have got you out of your shell and
Well, the
yeah, just
conversation is like this conversation is Elliot putting a pistol on Diana's Fairview's forehead, and Philip is like, "Wow, I really love this romance." And hi, Haliman, nice to see you again.
Yeah, exactly. This is one
Uh,
calm security chief of security doesn't react to this. Oh, it's just a normal to see people pointing guns at other people. Okay, moving on.
yeah.
Come
I
on.
was like, I wouldn't really need to do anything here. It's just two lovers going at it, and yeah, you guys can do what you're doing.
huh?
It's like Philip Williams, like, there's nothing wrong here. Go ahead. It's just like a gun to a forehead.
Exactly.
And then I turn to Hibana. I'm like, should I do something?
Or
Just watch the drama. Just watch
just-
the drama between Haliman.
I just simply say to Miss Elliot, this Miss Elliot, you proven your point. Let's just lower the gun now, please.
Okay, roll for persuasion. You're
Okay.
persuading.
Persuasion. The one time where I don't use luck. The one time.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep, they were level 5, cool 5. And then they did not. She actually pushes Diana backwards again towards the glass with a pistol to the forehead and said, and then Elliot then actually said, "Don't force me to do this again, child." And then Diana then speaks out to Elliot and said, "What?" And then, "What? Remake me again? Over and over?" It's like, Haliman, you heard that? Okay, alright, okay. Everybody please roll for perception under awareness.
Oh, Awareness and perception.
Perception.
Nope.
I
I
think
see.
only Haliman heard that. Yeah, only Haliman heard it. So Haliman, you actually heard what Diana said to Elliot, and like she said, Elliot actually said, "Don't let me do this again to you, child." And then Diana then speaks up and said, "What? You going to remake me over and over again?" And that's what she said. Okay, Haliman, to you, you can reply to this. You can respond. Never do.
Wait. I just step in between both of them. Stop it, please, the both of you. We just resolve a conflict. Please.
Roll for conversation.
For fish sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Conversation is under
Well,
social
for so many
conversation.
seasons and so many episodes, not even a single combat skill has been used.
Which is good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is why The Witcher probably after next time I'll probably be running The Witcher because Witcher is the same thing, but just like this. I'm back temporary. What's happened? Okay, Sabaki, if you can hear me. Okay, Elliot actually point a pistol to Diana's forehead and pushing her to the side of the glass railing behind her, where it's like a few 100 feet down to Night City's concrete. And Haliman now standing in between two women and said, "Let's resolve this like proper family, you know." So,
Resolve this peacefully. Resolve this peacefully.
mhm, yes, yeah,
I am I able to interject or anything?
yes, you can.
I say that. So it's like Elliot is the one that's actually pointing the pistol right now, is it?
Yeah, at on actually Diana Fairview's forehead, pushing her to the
But
edge.
she's not flinching or anything, is it? Or she's not, or is she
Diana
like
is
yelling?
Diana is not flinching. She's actually angry. She's actually looking at Elliot and asking Elliot to pull the trigger.
I immediately like. Let me see if I can move my character. Yes, I will try to slowly walk towards Madam Elliot and everyone. I was like, look, Madam Elliot, I do not think that you would want something like this happen in William Strega. Look, we can do this in a more civil way. You obviously do not want the public to know that the president of Strega murdered their own songbird, right? It's like I'm trying to like calm her down and everything. So I'll either roll for my conversation or my persuasion, right?
Go for conversation or persuasion with a +2 bonus.
Is it
Just
showing?
roll
Is
for
it
it.
showing? Is it showing?
Can't. Uh, maybe lagging a bit from your end, but let's wait.
Hmm.
Whoa! Holy crap!
Conversation 17.
Wow, I have to scroll up.
Yeah,
Okay.
17. Conversation 17.
Yeah, my line is a
Okay.
bit slow here. My line is a bit slow here.
Yeah, it's okay. Understandable. Right. Okay, 17 + 2, 19. Elliot actually looks to you, Tsubaki, and Elliot actually put down her pistol on her right hand and turns to you and said, "Even if I were to get rid of Diana now," she turns to you, Tsubaki, you'll be my next songbird. So my question right now is, do I really need Diana or not?
Look, you might not need Diana, but I need Diana. Halima needs Diana. It's like, look, if you want me to be your songbird, so be it. I will do it gladly. But right now, I need Diana by my side. Halima needs Diana by my side. Well, I need her obviously not because of any form of relationship, but purely because of partnership that we have been having up until this point. And she is what you call a muse of mine. And I need her to in order to achieve whatever that I was unable to achieve by myself. And right now she is the only one, despite her being not in a good state of mind, but she is still a muse to me. She is my muse. She's the one that's able to allow me to achieve far beyond what I was capable of doing it by myself alone. If you killing her, it would just means that you are killing part of me as well and part of what Haliman is as well. So, do you really want something like this to happen, Madam Elliot? Because by you killing one, you are literally killing 3 persons at the same time. Is that what you truly want? If that's, I mean, I'm not denying you of your rights to do so, but the consequences of you killing off Diana means that you're killing off three persons at the same time, and that means bad for your business. That's what I'm trying to say.
Roll for conversation. Okay, with a bonus. Then she turns to you. Then if I don't have Diana and I don't have you, then I don't have Aliman. Then you die, I die, everybody die. No, kidding about that. That last part didn't happen. Okay, so
Bruh,
then
suddenly she became the Indian guy from Singapore.
and then after
You
that,
die,
then
I die, everybody die.
you die, I die, everybody die. But then again, Elliot turns to Mao, Hibana, and Philip Williams. And then after that, you said you need Diana. Then she points to you, to Baki. Then she turns to Haliman. You said you needed Diana. But how about you three? Do you even need Diana? She turns to Mao. Mao, how do you respond? And Mao stayed
Well,
quiet. Okay, got you?
well, without Diana, without Haliban, without Hibana, without Subaki, this whole no dominoes come crashing down.
Okay, roll for conversation.
Conversation. You know what? What the hell? Let's spend the last one in conversation. Let's spend the last one. Let's go. Social conversation.
I think we got
Last one. Fine.
one person comment in our the YouTube channel. This feels like a Bold and the Beautiful already. No longer Cyberpunk.
Yeah. What do you expect? 1 point.
Okay, there's a fail. And then Elliot then turns to you, Mao, and said, I don't feel that you really need Diana. I just feel that you needed others, but not her. Then she turns to Hibana, and then she asks, Hey Hibana, how about you? Do you feel like Diana needs to be here? We already have Subaki Lee. Do I even need Diana? But Subaki Lee said that she needed Diana, and she needs Haliman. But do you really need Diana, or do you need Subaki Lee? Or you don't deserve the two of them?
I need everybody. They are my friends, including Diana. Besides, Diana took care of me long before I even joined your company. For one whole week, I was practically singed from head to toe, and she took care of me, visiting me and keeping me company. Of course, she's my friend. Of course, I need her to be around. Same with everybody. If anything happens to her, I don't know what I will do.
Okay, all right. Now roll for your conversation.
Conversation. 2 luck points. Okay, here we go. Oh man, why? You know
You're
what?
out of luck points now.
No, not out of luck. I actually got 2 left.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then she hears you, and then she said, Then she turns to Philip Williams. And then she said, Philip Williams, you're new here. You do not know these people. You do not know Diana so much. How about you? Do you think that you actually even need Subaki? Do you think that you even need Diana? Or do you just need me? That's what she actually said.
Well,
You want
Elliot, the real
talking
answer is.
me?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, my real answer is yeah, I do need both of them. But if you ask me on a personal level, they are both headaches to me. Having one less wouldn't bother me too much. But yeah, my official answer is yes, I do need both.
Then roll for your conversation. Okay. Elliot then turns to you, Philip. You hardly even know these people, and yet you're actually defending them. Then she actually sighed a bit, and Elliot then actually puts back her pistol behind her holster, behind her coat, actually like behind her arse area. And she said, "Very well, then." Then she turns to Elliot, and then she turns to Haliman and said, "Haliman, I'm giving this final chance to you. I want you to actually make sure that Diana does not go crazy again based on that video. But also at the same time, I want to actually ensure that you will always be there by her side. You being there by her side also means that you're there by my side, by better or
But,
worse.
uh, excuse me. Any room for deduction on that?
Mm-hmm. Roll.
Oh
Yeah. You don't understand what Alex like saying. Standing by
Yeah,
Diana's
getting a lot of net 20s today's, man.
yes. Equally a lot of crits. But not so many crits though. I think more nets, more net tens today. Right? It's beyond the DVs, beyond the DV. So after that, then Elliot, then after you hear this conversation, Haliman and said, "What? Stay by her side, meaning also staying by Elliot's side? Something going. You don't understand what she mean,
no! My
but
blood clenched.
he also give. So is Elliot Diana and Diana's Elliot? You think? Nah, they can't be. It cannot be though. But roll for human perception. DV25 on Elliot and Diana.
Another net 20. Another net 10. Come on,
Okay.
net 10.
Right. Wait.
I
Subaki. Subaki also roll for human perception, and before the others can roll for human perception, right? Roll for perception first. DV10. Mao, Hibana, and Philip Williams.
Okay,
Oh.
perception, normal
How do I
perception.
do DV? How do I do DV10? What?
Yeah, just roll for it.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
Subaki don't have to roll actually. It's too near.
Oh, okay. What? Then what do you
How
need
much?
me to roll? What actually you need me to roll?
Later. I just want to see everybody's perception roll first.
Oh,
Okay,
for
everybody
my
passed.
perception.
No, you don't have
Perception
to.
at the
You don't have to because you're
Okay.
very near. Because this is for them to hear what Elliot told you. Standing by Dinah's side also mean by you're at my side. So once they pass this perception, now everybody, you don't have to roll for deduction anymore, Haliman. Everybody else roll for deduction except for you. That's all.
Okay, deduction.
Education, deduction. Not the best part. Let's see what do we have. Oh yeah!
Oh no!
No.
Okay, Subaki, roll for deduction.
Action and reaction is always equal and opposite. You
Yeah.
agree, the race will come out sooner or later.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh hell no!
If you guys wasted your skills on combat skills, yeah, maybe those points could have been used somewhere else. But it
I
doesn't
was
matter.
eyeballing, conversation and deduction. I was like, nah, I'll just keep deduction 0. Now I regret.
Only Philip Williams and Haliman passed though. But to Hibana, to Mao Ninyong, and to Subaki Lee, when you heard what Elliot said, standing by her side also means standing by my side. To you all, it's like, maybe it's just like, it's like a good friend that if you're looking after her, that means you're looking after me because like family, and stuff like that. But to Philip Williams, that's not what Elliot actually meant. Okay, Cyrus, you may need to hear this part really well. Okay, so okay, this deduction skill and also this deduction skill means that is the moment you actually roll for the deduction. Okay, now I want you and Haliman to roll for human perception with a +2 bonus.
How do you do a passive bonus? Just roll it.
No, just roll for it and just add in a +2. That's all. Just roll for it.
Okay.
Just roll human perception. Okay.
Okay.
20
Alright.
by 18.
Okay, this actually when you
Plus two,
deduce
plus two.
based on the deduction is 18. So it's 18. So for Haliman it's also like about 20. So
Okay.
Haliman, because you got the net, right? When Elliot actually mentioned that, you look at Diana, you look at Elliot, blonde hair, blue eyes, slightly older, slightly younger. You think to yourself, is Diana Elliot? Elliot
No,
Diana?
no. No.
But also, you After all that conversation, you told yourself, you think you need to talk to Hibana and ask Hibana to bring you to the deepest labs underneath Strega, which even Elliot herself probably don't even know about the secret R&D. And
No, too much
also,
already.
and also,
And
Philip Williams,
because
Philip Williams,
last time the thing is I injured
okay,
my the roof of my keypad. I don't like it.
okay, Jan, sorry, okay, need to explain first. Okay, Philip Williams, based on this human perception, you also notice the same thing that Haliman noticed. Diana and Elliot, they look almost the same. And you remembered what what Hyakuya also told you to actually talk to Hibana and get that access and ask Hibana to bring you to the secret R&D department underneath Strega. But only you and Haliman knows about this. Mao Chai Man have talked to you, Haliman, regarding this. Okay, so now I'm gonna roleplay to Philip Williams first. Okay,
Okay.
Philip Williams. Okay, for your turn to roleplay.
I just turned straight away to Hibana and say, Hibana, I remember Diana telling me something, and put the pieces together. I was born in the lab in Strega.
You need to whisper this. You may need to whisper this part because otherwise I have to roll for perception on Elliot.
Okay, okay. Oh, I'm whispering. I'm whispering to her, like literally coming right close, and I'm whispering. Hibana, I was actually born in the lab. Put the pieces together. I am also a clone. Um, I do need to go down to the R&D department. Only you can access, and there is something waiting for me there.
She basically, while looking at Elliot, she just says to you, "Shh. Now, after this, I'll take you there. You and
Okay.
Mao need to be
Mao,
there."
roll for perception. You're so close to them. Roll for perception, Mao.
Perception. Here we go.
Don't fail, yeah.
Awareness, perception. Number all we talk about.
have to pray first, the moment you roll. Okay, Mao, you heard the conversation between the whispered conversation between Philip Williams and Hibana. You heard like what? A lab? You can actually jump into this whispered conversation, Mao.
Later.
Okay, now okay. Then Philip Williams, you whispered to Hibana. Hibana said not now. But Mao, you heard this conversation. Okay, now Haliman to you. You actually Elliot put back her pistol and then letting you to actually take care of Diana. And then as like you taking care of Diana is the same as you taking care of me. You put two and two together, Haliman. Is Project 5, is Experiment 5 a cloning program? You ask yourself. But you stayed
Yes,
quiet.
I think to myself. Yep. But for now, I'm just gonna be a very polite employee. So, Miss Elliot, Diana, is everything resolved?
Diana looks to Elliot. Diana is not happy, but Diana actually told Elliot, you should have shot me. And then you should have
Ah,
do the same to me again. But doesn't matter. And then she holds you by the hand really tight, Haliman. And then
left or
Diana
right
said,
hand? Left or right hand?
so, right hand.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I'm
then after that, then Diana together with you actually walk away. Elliot actually then turns and then look at both of you as you walk away. And then after that, she took her cigarette and then started to smoke it. And then she said that it's a good time to be young, but that's not better. And then after you and Diana actually walk off towards the elevator, and then you pass the others, and then it's still you though. You can still role play with the others and say, "Are you guys coming, or are you guys gonna stay and look at the scenery, or whatever?" Up to you.
I'm gonna say, guys, can you please accompany me for a while, please?
I just simply tell both,
Sure.
tell Philip, Tsubaki, and Mao to follow her to the elevator, as she needs to tell them something important.
Hmm.
And it's like,
Okay. So,
Roger, boss.
so luckily, you notice that Elliot actually took out her cigarette and started smoking and then looking into Night City. And she's just by herself with her own mind and whispered to herself. Okay. So Baki, roll for
Can I
perception.
roll?
Roll for
Yeah, I was
perception.
just about to say that. I was just about to say that. Hold on. Just a moment. Perception 8.
Yeah. You didn't hear what she whispered, but
I
she's like
I
smoked and she
just
just whispered.
yeah I just get back to Mao and then I just hold Mao's hand and then we just walk away.
Yep.
Yeah. I
And you
can control
all
my
just
character.
walked
Okay.
away.
Uh,
Yeah, it's very hard if you use tablet though. That's the thing.
uh, uh,
Mhm.
in in the elevator, Hibana basically turns to Philip and Mao, and she basically says to them, "I need the two of you to stay at the elevator, as I need to talk to you guys."
Good. Now let me reveal. Reveal. Uh,
Uh,
Diana is not there. Diana is. Wait, let me reveal. Where is Haliman? Ah, Haliman is here. Yeah. Yeah.
wait. I'm gonna say to Hibana while we go up. I'm say, can I talk to you something about work after this?
Definitely. I just need to take both Philip and Mal to a very important meeting with just the three of us.
I'm
And
following. I'm following. You can't stop me.
okay, you might as well, you and Tsubaki, come. You've come this far, so yeah, just tuck in Diana in her bed, and we'll wait for you by the elevator.
Are you sure?
Reno, stay by the door. Don't worry, boss. Diana's in a good hands.
Uh, so I let me just check out on her before I go. Just to
Okay.
be a good friend.
You head to the room. Then you knock on the door. The door slides open. Then you see Diana actually sitting on the couch. And then she looks at you. And then she actually said, "Thank you, Haliman, for all that. Otherwise, she would have done." She paused for a while. Then she says she wouldn't have done the same thing again to me. Again, over and over again.
Like what? Abusing you?
Something like that, she said.
Well, once everything settles down, wanna grab a drink or probably go on a date?
There's a place I always wanted to go. It serves really nice ramen and sushi. Um,
Oh,
yes. It's owned by this particular Japanese woman. I forgot her name. But maybe we should actually pay a visit.
one day after my holiday got approved. Anyways, stay out of trouble, and if you need me, just send me a
She
message.
scratches her head. Holiday? You're the boss. You're giving holidays to people, she laughed.
Hey. Work. See ya.
And Haliman, you quickly went to the elevator where Subaki, Philip Williams, Mao, and Hibana is actually waiting. And
Mhm.
Hibana then took out her special card, and then immediately she swipes
I
to
just
another level, which is not G, not LG, not GG, not BG, but all the way. It's like it doesn't light up, it ding, and it stops
HG.
there.
Mhm. She
Teleground.
basically, like, when she swipes the card, she basically say, like, the password, like the verification and everything goes as follow: Executive Suzuki 24601, verification Appleseed, with with four guests. What you're about to
And
see
then
is a secret beyond the secret. Not even Elliot knows about its existence. Mhm. So I hope when you see
Uh,
it,
uh,
you basically be
uh,
quiet about it.
so secret until the biggest lady boss doesn't even know it. What is this?
Let's
What is
just
this, huh?
my
A
own
web what?
my own personal
A web-
R&D department. Let's just say I have a
Uh-huh.
golden goose in there that I'm currently studying with the help of a very hand few selective scientists.
it better not be start laying eggs.
But Mao, you made some jokes with Hibana. Hibana was looking at you, and then Hibana just stayed quiet. Then after the elevator, ting, and the door opens, and then you feel the cold chill. You notice that this smells like a sewer pit at the same time, but also you can hear this eerie silence as you walk. Hibana then walk forward first.
Come in, everybody.
Sorry, Herb, not to break the game, but I saw myself twice.
Where I don't I see what? Where are you?
The
I see another
doctor, next
Haliman
to the
here.
doctor. Yep,
Doctor.
I see
there's
another
another.
there's another
The one
Haliman.
is here.
I need to zoom out. I can't find
Yeah,
you.
Oh,
at the bottom. Yeah.
and also
Oh,
Hariman.
okay.
And also
All right.
Hariman. Yep.
Remove. Where is Tsubaki then?
Tabaki is
Down,
up.
down. Yeah, next to the doctor or surgeon. I don't know. I am able to ping on my tablet.
Oh, okay. Don't know. Can't
You
find you,
start.
honestly.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I can't see. I only see
Zoom
one
out. Zoom out.
Tsubaki.
Zoom out. Zoom out. I mean, I saw it. I don't know.
I only saw one of you near the elevator, but that's the one that I put there
Oh, okay. Then
for.
never mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then
Yeah,
no
I
more.
saw.
No more.
I
No
removed
more.
Haliman already. Okay, all right. Okay,
Mm.
remove Haliman. When you went to this lab, it smells like medicine. It feels like a lot. This is Philip Williams' second time here. And then Mao, you
Well,
followed Hibana to where she's actually going. Okay.
welcome to Sublevel Zero. This is my own personal secret lab, specifically built to
Huh.
study one. Should I say? He may look human. He may talk like humans, but he's anything but human. Say hello
Is
to
that so?
subject. Say hello to Subject Zero, the first ever powerful telekinetic user. Day one, he already tried to break through the protective glass and the area twice. We have to sedate him almost all the time just to make sure to keep him here.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope, it's right there. I pointed at the subject. It's right there, looking at us through the window. Right there. Right
I-
there.
I've been told by the doctor if he is loose, he can, let's just say, he'll make the nuclear explosion that's set off by Johnny Silverhand looks like a children's toy compared to him.
Okay. Can someone like drag? Herb, drag my character. I am able to drag for some reason.
Hmm. Yep. Yeah.
20
Usually
who
when
can?
my players actually start using tablet, right? That's the time I start making my games into top down. Because it's easier for top down compared to ISO. Don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
For Okay, and then you see the subject then looking at all of you from the window. He said, "Hello, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name's Orion. But if you'd be so kind to actually let me go from this confinement, I will reward you all with powers and riches beyond your wildest imagination."
Uh-huh.
Release me. Tell that, tell that fine, beautiful young lady that's wearing that nice, beautiful white gown to actually let me go, because I do not actually give as much benefit to her, and neither do I give to the corporation. Okay, so Baki Lee, you can
Uh-huh.
role play if you want. Okay, no, no, no. Better not. Better
Wait,
don't.
by the way, I
Better don't.
just I was just thinking.
Okay, I don't wanna focus too much on Orion. Okay, Hibana might as well bring them straight to here because it's almost 3:30
okay.
for for Zaf. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
no! I can't go to training today because I don't have enough cash. Can't go
Oh,
outside
okay, okay.
tomorrow.
All right. Okay, then better go up there for Subaki then, because Subaki would have to go for
Yeah.
leave soon.
Yeah, I just simply tell
Yes.
them, please follow me. You're about to meet the scientist who is head in charge of this entire section of this facility.
Yeah. Move me, please move me there. I can control my character, so just move me here.
Hit through the wall.
By the way, Hibana, my supervisor said this. You know something, and sounded important.
What kind of stuffing we're talking about here? You
Ha-
I have
can
no
book
idea,
your
Mao. Oh,
Handpicked,
by the way,
what?
Mao.
handpicked staff, actually. Those who are technically speaking disloyal to Strega and they hate her gut, they get assigned to this. Everybody thinks that the special operation is just corpse disposal, but this is the real special operations. I handpick people who are disloyal to Strega and they want to get rid of Elliot for the benefit of everybody.
Correction: Dimitris hired all these people, not you.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you're just taking over, so
Mm.
people are just looking at you as a new VP, and that's all.
Mm-hmm.
But Mao, the moment you enter this lab, Mao and Hariman, the moment you two enter this lab, you see one particular person, which is very familiar, walking out from within his room, and then he turns to actually notice Mao first, and he said, and then he spoke in Mandarin. My daughter, is that you? Mao, the moment you saw Mao Chai Man, apa? You say, roll for awareness skill, concentration.
老豆，原来你在这里。
Now it becomes a,
No, Oppa!
Okay.
No, Oppa!
now you quickly your tears immediately came out dry your cheek and you ran towards your father and your father ran to you and both of you actually hug each other like a Cantonese drama. and then after that Mao Chaiman said, I started like good dragging you. Speaking in Mandarin, okay, anybody here in this group have Mandarin?
Yes, I do actually. I have.
I do.
Chinese.
Yes,
Okay,
I
roll.
do.
My character is not Chinese, so yes.
Okay, roll for
Hey,
it.
character, not.
Okay, character. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
character. My character have. I'm not joking. My character have.
Yeah. Roll for it.
No, I
Making things. Making education. Sorry. Education. Chinese.
Mandarin actually. I don't think it's called Chinese in Cyberpunk. It's Mandarin.
Mandarin Chinese.
Oh, Mandarin, yeah, Mandarin Chinese,
Oh,
Mandarin Chinese.
It's the same, okay?
Is this
Let's go,
showing?
roll.
Damn it. Why is
Yeah.
it showing?
Ah.
No.
Subaki
No, I'm
Lee,
just too shocked.
the Japanese
I just
the
assumed that
Japanese
this is-
blood in you was too much. Yeah,
Too much Japanese in you.
yeah, you were like Bakaero. It's like you look at like Mao like running towards this old man. You know, to show okay for Philip Williams, Ibana, and Haliman and Subaki, you don't know what they're talking about. They're speaking in very, very deep Chinese dialect. And then I say Mao Chaiman talking to you. This whole conversation is in Mandarin. Okay, so only Hibana would actually know what Mao Chaiman is actually telling you. Mao Chaiman, after that brief hug, you notice his tears on his face, and he said, "What are you doing here, Mao? This place is dangerous." But then he turns to the wall, and after that he noticed that he quickly typed something on the wall itself. Okay, this is for technique skills, which everybody can actually see. Okay, roll for technique skills, cyber tech. Okay, Mao pass, Haliman pass. Okay, Philip fails, Wiki fail.
Aliman Plus can jump off the wall.
Yeah,
If
you
Haliman,
know.
no, if Haliman fail, he might as well go to where Orion is and shock himself to death. Okay, now, okay, Haliman, you notice that Mao Chaiman, which you assume is Mao's father because due to that deep, warm embrace, you don't
Yes.
think that they're actually like cousins or mother father because this Mao is young, but Mao Chaiman is not. But Mao Chaiman actually went to his wall. He pressed really fast. And then Mao Chaman quickly go over to Mao and said, okay, I have actually hacked the system for temporarily, giving it a 1 minute downtime before Nightingale could actually figure out what's going on. But now I need to tell you, Mao, everything is in Mandarin, which only Hibana actually hear. Mao, this whole building is under the whole surveillance of Nightingale and everything. This place is actually not secure. All the security here has actually been hacked by him. You must actually find out a way to actually get rid of Nightingale. I cannot leave this place, Mao. Not until I'm actually wearing this. He points to you a collar, and you look at the collar is beeping. Toot, toot, toot. And he says, if I ever leave these premises within a 1 kilometer, this collar will blow up. That will actually take down at least 5 blocks of Night City location.
Then what?
And then
You are held hostage here?
yes. Not because of Dimitris. Dimitris have tried really hard to bring you here, Mao. Both you, Haliman, and the others. But now she is gone. There is an assassin chasing after Dimitris, and she have to stay hidden until the assassin is gone. Both Hyakuya and another, a dangerous sniper named Zanya Jaga. But I see that only a sniper can take care of a sniper, but none of you are none. But I believe that you can take care of Nightingale. Well, Zanya Jaga will need to actually face another friend of yours. But before my minute's up, he passed you something and said, I never expected to pass this to you, Mao. This was actually for Haliman. You only heard your name Haliman, but everything is in Mandarin.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
and
then after that,
go for.
and then after that, use this. Use this and connect to the terminal that you're currently in, and face Nightingale. You only have a number of seconds to actually go against him. But this thing will connect to all of you, even if all of them are not netrunners. Mao, all of them will be just like you. They have the same skill and abilities as you, but all their physical strengths and willpower will be independent. But this, I can give you roughly about another minute of time. More than enough for you to actually find where Nightingale is. If he knows that you are here, he will activate the collar on my neck. If you fail, you have to leave the place. Mao. But before you do, I need to give the code to the belt that Haliman is actually holding. Everything in Mandarin, Mao, you actually hear the belt that Haliman's been holding all this time. And, Mao, you must always know that the code to it has always been the code to our house back in mainland China. And you remembered your house number was always 555 or like, okay, so that's the code. If you dial the number on the phone, it will dial straight to your house, Mao. But nobody will pick up because you are here. I tried many times to call you from the phone, but you never pick up.
Oh, no wonder it's with the belt. Something to do with the belt.
The phone is with the belt now. The belt was specifically designed for you. But since the Haliman was the first to actually try it, now is bound to his biometrics. And if anybody would try to use the belt, they need to kill Haliman first and then take his biometric design and then put it to the belt. But only somebody with the highest tech skill can actually unlock it.
Well, maybe we can unlock it.
Yeah, not now, Mao. Now you need to actually face Nightingale. Here. We do not have much time for conversation. And then he speaks to English to everybody. I apologize, everybody. But we don't have much time. Philip Williams, if you succeed together with Mao and the others, I will tell you who you are.
Don't worry. We'll see if we can take down Nightingale and so we can have free reign over the security system itself. Everybody?
Not much time, Hibana.
Mm-hmm.
Time to jack in and time to suit up.
Mm-hmm. She basically says, everybody, take your positions. It's my time we move.
Roger. Let's achieve my destiny.
Mao Shaiman said the time in the Matrix is different than time here in real life.
I just want to say that Before anything happens, like what are we supposed to do now? Are we supposed to do net running?
Well,
Because if you haven't noticed, I am not someone that can do net running. I just like talk
Neither am
casually to
I.
everyone.
Neither am I, Subaki. Neither am I.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so what are we doing now?
Mao and Hibana, all of you can actually talk to Subaki because Subaki also need to jack in. If she doesn't, if she doesn't jack in, then well, it depends. Okay, Mao, to you first. Roleplay.
the thing is, the thing is now, my father give me this program where you don't really need to be a net runner to net run. So in a sense, your body your body functions normally in the net. So it's like instead of the real world that you have your real body, we are transferring everything about your body into the net so you can function just as normally as you are in the real world or in the meat world, they say.
But is it safe though? I mean, it's not that I'm not trusting you, Mao, but is it safe though? Because I'm sure that you are capable of taking care of yourself in the net, but me, I have never tried such things before. So it's like, is it going to be safe for me to jack in just like that without any form of experience?
It's
Okay.
like running the net with your body, just not with programs.
Okay. Well, if Mao, you say that it's
Don't worry, we'll be here. We'll
uh,
be with everybody.
Don't worry, don't worry. Papa here will be taking good care of us.
Mao Chaiman said, "If you die in the Matrix, you die in real life."
oh
Agree.
hell no. I much rather be the support. I much rather be the
But
support because I am
then
a
Mao
medic.
Chaiman
I
looks to
should
you,
be
Subaki. But Subaki, you are needed. Your skills with music can give the inspiration and to prevent Nightingale to actually release his most dangerous demons. Without you and Philip Williams inside, this mission would have already been a failure. But if Subaki, you unwilling to go, then this will
okay,
already be a
Mr.
failure.
Mao, Mr. Mao, if that's what you say that I'm able to be of help in the net, then you know what? Sure, I guess I can do it. If it means that I'm able to keep everyone alive or distract Nightingale or whoever is it, then perhaps I should be able. Then I will gladly do so. Then I just walk up to Mao, Mr. Mao, not Mao. I'll just walk up to Mr. Mao and say that then. All right, let's check in, I guess. Whatever is it I'm able to do, I will do my best to keep everyone out of harm's way. It's like you just see that he is just like trying to force out a smile. It's like,
Yeah, Subaki, don't worry. This is what I do every day. We even in the meat world, in the net world, we all have risks.
yes, I understand.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry.
how hard could it be anyway? Like, right, we have two professionals. So I look at Mao, then I just like bombastic side eye at Hibana. It's like, well, we have two, quote unquote, two professional netrunner. How hard could it be, right? It's like I just like side eye Hibana. I'm not worried about Mao. I'm just worried about Hibana because like I know that she's not exactly a very competent netrunner. So it's like
Right. Make sure you don't have. Make sure you don't eat too much because it's gonna feel weird.
Yeah. Right.
all right, let's get going
Why?
then.
Then
By the way, Herb. By the way,
you
Herb,
notice
is it ending soon? Is
you
it ending
notice that
soon? Because,
okay, all right. You notice that Mao Chaiman took some goggles, and then these special goggles. You notice that the helmet and the goggle. You notice that the design is like you need to put it in, and then after that you're like thinking the Mao then said this thing will actually jack you into the world. It is a world of a virtual reality world that could actually kill you if you are not careful. Nightingale have put a number of defense a number of defense within the world. And none. He is to prevent everything from happening. Finding that information and finding that fail-safe key is the only way to actually bring Elliot down. I have seen the footage. I have seen the video. I have seen that you all talk to her. I was worried. I was worried that she would actually kill Diana. And then after that, then Mao Chaiman then was. You notice there's six helmet, but one is actually. Then he passes you all 5, and then Philip Williams, you can role play. What do you do? He passes you the helmet.
Okay. I grab the helmet. I look at the helmet and I say, "Well, time for my destiny. I'm a fucking clone, but I have a destiny. I have a purpose. Let's go and do this. Let's see what's on the other side, and let's see just what purpose Demetrius has left for me. Maybe the answers will all come."
And then after that, then you notice that Mao Chaiman pull out a bed from within the wall. He pulled out all 5. He pressed a button, all 5 come out. Choop, 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 and you all actually lie down. He put the helmet on. You put the helmet. You look at it like, okay, it's just a helmet. Nothing can go wrong. And then Mao Chaiman then tell Mao and said, and Mao, the moment you look at it, okay, this has always been his project for so long. Your father's project for so long. You just didn't know that he was able to succeed in developing it with Strega. Roll for your technique skill, Cybertech.
Cybertech.
Okay, you pass. It's just D10
Mao.
for you. For Mao. Okay, Mao, your father have managed to actually complete the nerve gear.
Is this the nerve gear that you have been talking about?
Your father said, yes. Both me and Nightingale. No, not Nightingale, Mao. Both me and Niklaus Cygnus. You heard the name like Niklaus Cygnus. And then now you're gonna roll for your businesses and bureaucracy.
Under education, let's start with business. Bureaucracy.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anybody can actually roll for business bureaucracy on about this character. Okay. Just that yours DV is lower. For others, is higher. Okay. For Niklaus Cygnus. Okay. Everybody roll for it. Okay. Philip Williams. Okay. Fail.
Fail.
Okay. Ivana fail. Fail.
And bureaucracy.
Okay. Fail. No, fail. Everything fail. The only one that passed is Mao. Mao. Nicholas
as long as I don't know about this fine because pretty high.
Yes, Nicholas Cygnus is actually a prodigy. He created a number of tech stuff. He hacked into a number of system, and then after that, he was also instrumental in creating a number of design. He was actually the one that actually wanted to design something where a player that played Elf Online will be able to feel pain, and not just when your character dies, you log out and that's it. But he wanted to create a system where when somebody hits you on the thigh, you feel that pain. When somebody stabs you through the heart, you die. He always want to put in that excitement. And now Mao Chaiman and Nicholas Cygnus have managed to complete the nerve gear that could actually send you to Elf Online. But this time, if you get struck by an arrow to the chest, or hit on the knee, or getting stabbed through the heart, you will die. And Mao Chaiman looks worried to you, and Mao Chaiman looks to you, Mao, and said, you have spent thousands of hours in an MMORPG, Mao, but it is time for you to teach the others how to wield a bow and an arrow and cast magic. Were you able to do so?
Well, looks like having others to relive my fantasy and teaching them.
Okay.
I don't see the harm in that way.
Everybody here knows about Elf Online. Elf Online is actually an online MMORPG played worldwide. and everybody loves
Let
playing it.
me let me edit. Let me some law. Isn't
Okay,
that a
sure.
very popular online MMORPG that interface you directly? It's quite popular and new. Except for the gacha function.
Uh, I used to have a character there. Max level, rare equipment and gear. Kind of got boring after almost all my friends just left the game.
Did you put money into that game?
Actually, on the opposite, I farmed for it. I'm that cheapskate at that time. I earned all of the rare gear from expansion 25 until expansion 35.
Show Pikachu face. Okay.
All right. Okay, Philip Williams also heard about that game. And all these games actually was so popular, they actually defeated an popular game back in the 2020s known as Dungeons and Dragons. Now, Dungeons and Dragons now is just a pop classic. Nobody plays that anymore. Everybody just plays Elf Online, where everybody can be an elf. But now, Mao Chaiman said, we don't have much time. You only have 1 minute now. 1 minute here in the real world is long in that world. Good luck, everybody. Nightingale will be waiting. He is an arch wizard or arch mage that controls the many creatures of the world. Now,
Last
if
question.
you see your life science is in trouble, I will take the sixth one and jump in if I have no choice. The sixth nerf gear, which is of course supposed to be meant for Dick, but since he's not here, but Mao Chaiman will jump in. Okay, now, okay,
Hmm.
Zaf, to you.
Last
No,
question. Why?
and then I took out my agent and then I messaged Jojo Siwa. I'm gonna see. Hey, I'll be logging in into Elf Online if you wanna gang up.
Okay, roll for your conversation skill on Jojo
Okay.
Siwa. If you pass, she will jump in to assist you.
I will also message.
Social conversation.
I will also message
Jojo Siwa.
Reno telling him to get online.
Okay, all right. Okay, Mao, you pass because you know her. Okay, Joshua. Okay. She will actually tell you, I mean, how? Sure, Mao. Anytime. Time to actually give me the code to this world. And whoever have the code will be able to check into this world where Nightingale is actually residing. Mao speaks to you. But we have to be careful. Our life is on the line.
And then message her. Don't worry, I have a one, two, three. That's a total. We have a total party of 5, maybe 6 coming in soon. Maybe the 6 will join in.
Ah. Okay, Ivana, you message Reno.
Mhm.
Reno then said he can jack in from where he is, but he's not gonna do much because once he's not gonna die, but if his character is taken out, he's gonna jack out immediately.
Yeah, like as long as he's basically there as an extra support, then it's better than nothing.
Okay, all right, you done that. Okay, Subaki, to you. I don't know if you can roleplay.
Do I want to bring one more? The what? Aaron Ball. No, you pretty much useless.
Okay.
Unless you wanna
And is there anything I need to roll? Is there anything I need to roll or just role play only?
roleplay, it's like unless you wanna
Okay,
roll for
I
something.
just. So are we going into Elfline Online or what? Or we
Yep.
are just going into. Well, I have heard of this game, but I genuinely do not know anything about it. So let's just hope that it is what is promised and not over advertised like those advertisement cough like those fucking advertisement that say ooh only 10% of the people can solve this games. Turns out it's just a stupid game.
Huh.
Yep. Okay, Zap, to you. Lastly, before you guys jack in.
I have a question. What do you need me for? I'm pretty much better in the meat world than in there.
I need you to you have an imagination. Plus, you're unpredictable.
Ha!
Plus, you're unpredictable. Nightingale hates anything unpredictable. So I
More
need
like
you.
more the merrier. Can actually use the skills that Haliman have.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you're unpredictable. And Nightingale hates it. Hates anything that's he cannot predict and or control.
Well, I want to say this just once. Bite my shiny metal ass! Okay, I'm done.
Right. Okay. Okay, Yan, you can leave. Okay, because Zaf is still here. We'll still continue for another hour. Okay.
You don't need
Okay.
me anymore, right? If you don't need me anymore,
Yeah,
then I'll
yeah.
just lower.
You can go. Yeah. So everything here will
No.
be based
If
on
you need me
them.
to roll something, I can't lah. If you need me to roll something, I can't. But I can still be online because
Ah,
my tablet is out of battery already. But I can still
Oh,
listen
okay.
to you guys.
Okay, okay, okay,
I can still
okay.
listen
No
to you guys.
worries. All right. As you all actually put the nerve gear on, you all teleported into a certain world. But okay, now I already drag out a number of characters. Okay, Mao, the moment you stood there, wait, let me drag in the others. Okay. And then suddenly the machine actually told everybody, including you, Mao, including you, Subaki, choose your character. And then after that, let me put them here.
I raise an
And then
eyebrow.
here. And then, wait, I think I'm missing one more character. So, okay, I'm just gonna give, obviously, this one to Hibana, but even though it's a
Oh,
male.
I was thinking this one because it's a girl. Yeah,
Okay, all
the
right, this one to Hibana.
yeah.
Okay, let me put it to Hibana. And then, okay, Mao. Let me type elf. I got a lot of elf, female elf.
Philip Williams wants this one. This vampire looking prick. I don't know what this guy is.
The
All right.
vampire looking elf. Vampire looking elf. Okay, that vampire stuff.
Okay, let me take this guy out for Haliman, just for nostalgia
Ah.
purposes.
Oh man.
The return of Nipple Boy. I wish you were here, Yi, how he did like a Hawaiian fire dance in a snow blizzard wearing this. No proper clothing, no nothing. And he's like, "Hurry-ha, hoo-ha, hurry-ha." Oh, I'm like, wow,
Okay.
Nipple Boy. That's became his forever nickname. Nipple Boy.
Okay, Philip Williams. Okay, let me remove this male elf. Okay, unless this male elf. Okay, this will be Subaki then. Uh, this one will be Subaki. I will remove this one and take in another female elf. Let me look for a female elf within my list.
Don't forget about Reno and Jojo's Siwa.
Yeah, Jojo Siwa. Okay, then this will be
To just see what will become a cat. A Khajiit.
yes, yeah, Kajit.
Khajiit has to get if you add the coin.
Right.
Khajiit
This
did
will
nothing
be
wrong.
this will be Mao.
Khajiit done nothing wrong.
Mao Lin Yong. Okay, all right. How this
What?
work in Elf Online is in the game
What?
is
I'm huge.
actually in the rulebook. How this work in Cyberpunk is you actually have your weapon damage. You actually have your longsword, you have your longbow. Heck, you even have spells that you can actually put into your character sheet. So, but can be quite complicated to a number of people because because this guy can be thrown, so there's no zap, there's no so on, so you can actually use your regular skills. So that's how Philip Williams, Haliman, and then after that Hibana, and then after that Mao, and then after that Subaki. Subaki is the other male elf. Okay, now let's drag in Jojo Siwa. Jojo Siwa actually logged in, and you can see a cat jumping in, like a tabaxi.
You're not gonna find us.
You just will log in, Mao, and then you see her. And then she said, Meow. Now to have some fun, let me give to her Jojo. Jojo Siwa. Okay. And then after that, Reno. Reno comes in, and then let me see. Let me see. What should Reno be? An orc?
Oh,
A halfling?
definitely. Definitely an orc. I mean, I would say he's an orc due to, the whole red hair and everything.
Okay, let me see. Orc. Okay. Yep. Now
Character sheet
Reno
is
actually jumps in
ready.
as an orc. Okay. This one. Red hair, everything, and
Mm-hmm.
an orc.
Oh, that's damn fancy for an orc,
Yep.
That's very fancy for an orc,
That's a
No,
charisma 20 odd, man. That's a
no,
fucking charisma 20 odd.
no. This
Charisma
is
20 orc.
no. Reno had been playing the game, and he kind of used the real world money to buy the rare skin for his character. It's just a skin.
Just a
Truly
skin.
a gamer. No, truly a gamer moment. He's a gamer. Done. End of
Yep.
story.
Right.
Basically,
Okay.
everything you see on him is just like expensive skins and everything. And it's
Mhm.
not like earned. He did not farm for it.
Mhm.
Like I can actually see Reno doing this, like just buys the skin rather than farm it.
Okay. Mao or Yao, I'll ask you to control Jojo Siwa. Okay. Jojo
Okay.
Siwa is
Hold on now.
okay. I will
It's
actually
a nice
give you access to
story
Jojo Siwa.
that
Only to you.
they all fight him, but also because he went and instigate the fight with them lah. What he do?
Ah,
He's trying to one up. Yeah, not one up lah, more like.
huh?
Did I mute?
What's with the conversation in the background? Alan, stay quiet. Can hear you. All right. Okay.
Oh,
Mao. Can you see? All right. Now. Okay. All weapons here in Elf Online, like long sword, short sword, longbow, they have actually like 1d8 damage. It's just that the spells, otherwise, is actually like a zap. So that's about it. But literally everybody have a zap. What? Now,
Who has a bigger set?
yeah, who have the bigger zap? That will be Mao. So like literally casting a fireball because the damage is higher. Yeah, so that's it.
who, has,
Okay.
who has a bigger set?
Yep. Okay, you can hear actually Mao Chaiman's voice in the distance. And after that, he said, there are two goblins guarding the gates. Mao, you need to actually lead your companions to where they are. Okay, you can actually roleplay as also Jojo Siwa. Okay, Mao. And after Jojo Siwa and you were there, both you and Jojo Siwa are actually very well adept in terms of Elf Online. And after that, then both of you actually decided to actually move up. And then going to actually tell the others how to actually use the abilities and their powers. And here the Mao Chai Man is actually teaching you how to actually use it.
All
You
right.
see the two goblins actually standing there. And then, okay, now, before our hour is up, which is another 45 minutes, I believe, roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. Jojo first.
Can I take that 20?
You roll a 20 early on? Yeah, just roll. Just are you in the list?
No,
Go
You
again.
would
Click
you
on
would
your
yeah
click on your token.
click on your token,
uh,
then re-roll your initiative. Okay, now
10.
press on your the 14 and press like on the number in the initiative and you can change it to 20.
Wait, hang on. What? How do I do that?
No, I'm looking for Philip. Okay, let me put to 20. Okay, I've done it.
Ah, there it is. Okay. You gotta delete the first one there. The 9 one.
It just gonna rearrange the
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yep, there's no 9. Let me look at it. Okay, this is
Oh,
just
no.
going to be tutorial. Okay,
How I do not wait. You did not give me the. You just give me character to control, right?
Hmm.
You didn't give me
Okay.
character sheets, right? For that character, for whatever the character
uh,
that you give me.
it's under Subaki, so you should be able to control the character, the elf.
Uh, I
Let
don't
me
have it.
open
That's
up.
the thing.
It's there. I can see it actually. Subaki Lee. This character actually.
Wait. Okay. Let
Got it.
me. Oh, that one. But I also don't have. I also don't have. Interesting. And I'll restart for just
Never
so we
seen this
got.
game before. What is this game? Is this a tabletop game as well, or is it an actual game?
You will know.
Gameception. Welcome to
What?
Gameception. We
Gameception.
are playing a game. We are playing a game in the game.
Game in a game.
Gameception.
It
A
even
game within a game.
it even has its own quote unquote character sheet in case like a DM wanna run this game as an actual game.
I mean, basically, the character sheet we are running is basically as our character sheet.
So it's like D&D, but it's not D&D. It's I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
It's
It's
like
like
D&D in a
it's a
tabletop
LARP
game.
and you will bleed. It's like LARP, but you will bleed.
yeah,
You die.
Yes,
It's
it's
like
like LARP. It's like
but
LARP
you
action
die.
roleplay. But when they hit
But-
you die, and you want to reach that 0 HP, and you roll for your body, and if you roll higher than your body count, you die. So you really die.
So
You die in the
basically,
game.
Ironically,
basically LARP that kills you. LARP with real life ammo.
wait.
So if we look at it, we are actual people play as players. We're playing a game of who are playable characters, and those playable characters are playing. And
In
that's
the
more
game.
players. It's a game within a game within. Okay, wow.
Yes,
Gameception.
it's Gameception.
Ironically, regarding Elf Online, there are official cafes and internet cafes that runs the game with safety mode on. But these guys, they hardly get any customers because everybody goes for the illegal version of the game, which has the safety mode off. As in, if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yes, and it brings in more money too. It's like because the more lethal the game is, you get money. So let's just say you get killed by a dragon. Not to say that if you die and you melt in this game, you die in real life. So when you die on your bed, you die on your bed. So because your brain refused to function. So because your avatar believe that he is dead. So once your avatar believe he's dead, your brain at home tells you that you're dead. So that's how it actually works. There's even an anime based on this. That anime is one of the most popular anime to date in the world, literally. So
SOA.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a-
So
But if you're dead, and your brain can't tell you that you're dead because your brain is dead.
yes,
So
that's the thing.
technically you're alive.
Yep, in the story, in the anime, I think more than 10,000 players log in online, and then after that they tried to actually log out, but they died immediately. And then when they got killed by a monster like a boar or evil rabbit, they die too. So they die in real life. So in the real world, the parents notice that the children keep on dying and dying and dying, and brain dead. You become brain dead. You become brain dead, and that's it. But I don't understand how they never explain how you pee and shit though. So that's the thing, and eat in that world. I never really go far into the anime to figure out if they actually talk about
I
it.
actually went after the initial incident by Akihiko. Most kids were evacuated to the hospital where they got hooked to IVs and everything. That's why when Kirito woke up for the first time after beating the game, the guy was skinny as hell. Like no eating, no drinking, and let's just say he suffered from the same symptoms like Keanu Reeves in the first Matrix. His body was aching from the simplest of movement. His body was aching.
Yeah, never watched until that part. Anyways, okay. Now Philip Williams is to you. Okay. So you notice that you actually conjured up a two-handed sword. So let's just say you're using a heavy pistol right now. So a sword will probably do a long sword will do 2d6. And it follows by the weight. So the heavier it is, the heavier the weapon is, the more damage it deals. And your movement is the same as your character sheet. So if your movement is 4, you can only move up to 4 squares, and that's it. So if it's movement 5 or movement 6 or movement 8, maximum is 8, you can move up to 8 squares, and that's it. You can even conjure up a bow.
Where do I
Yeah,
find
you-
movement?
Okay, it's under movement.
Movements. Hang on. Oh, right. My movement is 5 then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Yes. So your movement is there, is listed, and after that you can conjure up a bow for you to shoot at long range. So it's the same thing. So basically, because this is inside the matrix, you can actually conjure it up and use it as a weapon. So that's it. Like a bow, a long bow, short bow, a long sword, a two-handed sword, and so on. So that's how it works. So you look at your weapon, you conjure up a bow, you conjure up a long sword, and you look at the two goblins standing on top of the staircase, guiding what seems to be a temple. Okay, what do you want to do?
Um, well, my movement is 1, 2, 3. Am I within range? I think I'm within
Yeah,
range. No.
you're within range. The weapon, the long range weapons are always within range.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
who do you hit?
I'll line it up. I'll go with the heavier one. So 1. Does it hit?
16. Okay, you took out your longbow, which is your assault rifle. You shoot and you hit for 20 damage. Because they're wearing leather armor, your 20 damage is ablated by 4 points. So you only deal 16 damage. But 16 damage is already so high, you actually destroyed the goblin immediately. But wait, you destroyed the goblin. As you notice, it's actually dispersed into multiple bits and pieces, bites and pieces of codes. As you notice, it explode. And after that, that's it. You move, and you can only do one action. Okay, now it's Reno's turn.
Radar basically advances until he is here, and he basically will use his killer program on this guy. So I'll be rolling to zap.
A spell. You cast a
Yeah.
spell.
And rolling to zap. And roll bonus nothing. Extra damage die. Wait, the killer program does 4d6, so I'll have to put 4
3d6.
4d6.
3d6.
No, 4d6. Killer.
Three.
Killer. 4d6 to a program.
It gives you one already, so you actually add in 3. That's it. Just top up 3.
Okay. I'll put in
Roll to hit.
3d6 here. And this here is zap, and it does 6 damage.
Okay. No.
That 3d6 d6. It's weird.
3d6 d6. Okay. All right, you miss actually. Your 4 plus 2 not enough to actually hit against his low armor class. He actually dodged to the side, and that's it for Reno. Okay, Haliman, your turn.
Okay, I don't have any spells, but I do have a special gun for Demetrius. A very special handgun. I wonder if he manifested here. So, I can move up to 4 squares, maximum of 5. I took out my gun.
You conjure it up, and it becomes either a longbow, most likely a very magical longbow. It looks like a very beautiful magical longbow.
Alright, I mean, use that very magical longbow. Attack! Yeah.
You shoot. Okay. So 14 DV, how many squares are you? So that's like 7 squares. 7 squares is DV 15, so you miss.
By 1.
Yes, by 1. Okay, Jojo Siwa. Meow. It's her turn.
Let's show them how we do this with elf. Jojo Siwa, move forward.
Let me show you how it's done,
1,
Haliman.
2, 3, 4. Then the very heavy pistol is a crossbow.
Okay, alright. Okay, roll to it.
Ka-tonk.
And it's a hit. Damage. Okay, it's wearing leather armor. Okay, so it's 10. Okay, still alive. You damage it. You can see the coats actually coming off from the shoulder of the goblin. But still alive. Okay, Mao, it's your turn.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. What's my move already? My move is 7.
Oh, 7 move. Yeah.
7 move. It's supposed to play as a cat burglar. Same line. And then this one, I'm gonna use a shotgun since I'm still have it.
The shotgun
Shotgun
becomes a
become
what? Heavy crossbow.
my shotgun becomes a blunderbuss.
Alright, because of blunderbuss. You boom and you hit. Okay. The damage is still too high. And then you destroy this goblin completely. And
Are
it
you
explodes into multiple datas.
are you sure? Because it's 10 minus 9.
It's like,
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So
10
no,
minus
doesn't
9.
destroy.
Yeah,
I was
10
looking at Jojo
minus
Siwa's
9.
number.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, huh?
All right, you miss. Okay, you miss Mao because the blunderbuss is the first time you actually use such a relic weapon, and then nothing. But the goblin, otherwise, it actually
runs
runs to
away.
it runs to cover and okay, shoot at Redo with his bow, with his little short bow.
Pretty good.
Oh, definitely. It's a definite hit. And Reno minus.
Dodge!
Oh, yeah. Evasion.
Dodge it!
Evasion.
Yeah, evasion.
Evasion!
Oh, I remembered. I was like, anyway, evasion.
This is not D&D!
Yeah, this is not D&D. You can roll for evasion. Okay. Nope, unable to beat the 17. So Reno got 16 damage. Okay, he's wearing his armor. Okay, so how much
60
damage you receive?
60 minus 11. That'll be 4 damage.
5. 5, 5.
Oh, okay. Minus
5.
5.
Then your armor drops like 1.
Mhm.
Okay. You need to put your armor value also like Haliman. Haliman put his health, his armor, and so on. So you can keep track of your armor like HP.
No, I put my health and health, sanity, and luck. But I can change the red to the armor lah if you want.
Yeah, change to armor. Change to armor. You don't need to put sanity here. Just change to armor.
I put armor at blue. Blue is armor, actually.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, blue is armor. Okay, now goblin's done. Okay, Hibana, your turn.
Hibana
Yeah, how come I don't see Reno in this? I don't see Reno in the
15.
in the okay,
15,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
15,
Hibana's last.
I
Subaki cannot do anything. I don't know.
basically will attack the goblin using my let's see, I handgun. Using my handgun.
The handgun becomes a.
Let's see. I actually got the pretty okay. Which handgun actually? Oh yeah, here we are. Medium pistol, excellent quality. Take that, you fool! And it's a 19.
Okay, that's a hit. Okay, armor block. Okay. Armor block, and after they destroy this goblin, he's dead.
It's just like a short crossbow, like a mini crossbow. Pound.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the initiative counter because this whole battle, even next week, is going to be this until you guys destroy Nightingale. But you all actually went straight towards the dungeon, and the moment you all actually went in, you realized that your shirt, your clothing, and everything changes, except for Reno and a few others. And you're not sure that what happened the moment you actually entered the dungeon. You realize that you're now inside a different dimension, but it seems that now, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mao and Hibana actually went back and changed into their regular form, but Reno changed completely, and then after that, Aliman changed, and then after that, Philip Williams change. But in the distance, you can hear the voice of Nightingale speaking at you as he stood at the other end of the dungeon itself. Then he sees, then he actually speaks out and says, I know why you're here, and I know what's your true purpose. And I will summon a number of ice against you. Then he slams his staff on the floor, and then you can see a number of creatures appear from the data nodes itself and start to actually wait and wait for you. And then you see Nightingale then move back and then heads towards another dimension. You see a portal opens and he disappears. Okay.
I can't see
Now,
anything. It's just all white.
is there dynamic lighting here? I don't think there's dynamic lighting. Yeah, no dynamic lighting.
Yeah, no,
Can you see?
yeah, I can see the map for me. I can see the map, the
I can't
monsters.
see anything. Everything's just all white. I literally zoomed all the way out. Still can't see anything.
Anybody else having to see black?
No,
Nope, I can see
mine's
proper.
clear.
Mine
Restart
is
your
clear
roll
as
20.
well.
Restart your roll 20, Stars.
Okay.
We are missing Jojo and Tsubaki.
Yep. Don't worry. The moment you actually mention Subaki
Okay,
actually
now I
jumps
can see.
in. Then Subaki jumps in differently.
Okay, which one am I? Far out. Ooh. Interesting.
Yes, you are Rockman.
I'm Dark
Cyrus?
Magician.
No, that's Haliman. Okay, Subaki.
And we are and
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 Hibana,
Hibana and
and now you're back to your regular clothing. Not just
our
your
old
yes, your old clothing.
Yep. You just see Hibana like admiring her digital short hair and the pink clothing, and she's like, "Man, have I missed these."
Yes, and then suddenly you see small little Jojo Siwa appear. And then she speaks out, What is this world? What's going on? Why am I looking like this?
Jojo, is that you? I mean, if worse comes to worse, Jojo, if worse comes to worse, can I keep you as a pet as long as you stay like this?
No,
Not
no.
well, asshole.
I mean, I say she sees this, she's like, remember that Elf Online years ago, like during her first year of playing, they had a rare Digimon event and she failed to complete the event on time, and this was like one of the skins there.
Okay, all right. Okay, Josiwa's being still being controlled by Mao. Okay, we still got 30 minutes. Okay, let's complete this map because I don't want to continue this map next week. Okay, so we have to be continued during combat in the second map. This is the first one, second one, third one. Yeah, third one. All right. Okay, moving through the initiative tree. Okay, Philip Williams. You notice an energy field right in front of you. This energy field seems to be blocking your way, but it seems that you need to actually jump from one to the other. But since this world is actually under control by Nightingale, the rules here follow his rule. So, even though when you're in the Matrix itself, the rules follow your rule, but this time, because you're in his world, this is his rule. So now, Philip, what do you want to do? You can move up first based on your movement, and then go to the next character.
Okay, I'll move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, there you wait. Okay, Reno's turn. Reno is this one.
Yeah. The moment I saw I was able to select him, Reno will basically move into like beside him. Let me just yeah, like here beside him, and wait for everybody else.
Right. Okay, Jojo Siwa.
You see what?
Yes.
Why am I this size? Why am I so small?
Yes. Because the moment you enter Nightingale's world, he changes your outer look to be different, to reflect your real self. Maybe Philip Williams is a protector, the defender. That's why he get this person, Rockman. And maybe Jojo Siwa has always been a cat, and she is a cat. She always wanted to be a cat. That's why she genetically changed herself to be a cat. But Haliman perhaps like a protector. Maybe the black defender, he thinks to himself. Defender of justice. Or Diana's
You
defender.
don't know.
Yes.
You don't know.
Now Haliman, your turn.
Alright, I move 1, 2, 3. Just for fun, can I somehow change, like make a bridge appear? Can I try to do that?
All right. You think and you concentrate, and then you look at the bridge. You look at that and you try to think of a bridge. Try to imagine a bridge. Okay. Now you're actually hacking. You're actually hacking into Nightingale systems itself. Okay. Roll for electronic security attack under technique skills.
Electronic. I will say this. Open sesame.
I thought you were gonna say part the Red Sea.
Oh no, wait. I shall pass. I stop my feet onto the ground hard. I shall pass. Stop feet hard. Right feet onto the ground.
Gundam.
You shall pass.
Or your mind we shall pass.
Yep.
Nah. Anything happen?
And then you think hard, and you turn to see that suddenly a bridge appear, but only to you. You saw that bridge, but you're not too sure if the others actually saw. And now, Mao, it's your turn.
All right. First thing first. These two fields has to go. Let's see. This is just child's play. Come on, this field is not going to stop me for long.
What?
I'm going to disable this field. You know, this electric thing.
Yeah, you have to email to me.
Right? Okay. What did Mao do?
You see this electrical this disruption field thing, right?
Mhm.
Time to shut this down.
Right. Zap and hack it. Roll for your net running skills, interface rank plus program bonus plus 1d10. But remember though, the moment you actually okay, I forgot to mention to you two net runners that you actually have the best tool to go against this. I forgot the name of it. You know your cyber deck? Your deck?
The I forgot the name of the brand of the cyber deck, but we both have it. Mao. What it does is let's just say if we take damage, we safely can log out. It will log us out safely without
that one.
take damage. Yeah.
That one is I can't remember what is it called.
I don't think I've got a cyber tech. I mean, I did read the file on Nightingale. I didn't get that one though, did I? Herb.
Cybertech is only good if you're a net runner.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm a net runner.
Mm-hmm. Herb?
Okay.
What does Mao get at a 23?
Hold on, I haven't. No, that's Hadiman. So I need to roll for interface.
Oh yeah, interface.
Any bonus? No one.
Okay. You get a bonus from the cyber deck, +2. So because cyber deck, your cyber deck right now to you, right, is your spell book. Because you can cast a number of spells, like even better than the others. Remember, you're at your netrunner skills now, you can attack a number of times, not just once.
Alright, interface. Is it this way? Okay.
Okay, even with the +2. Okay, interface 5, 2. Okay. A negative. No, not enough. Not enough. Okay, you move.
But this is a net action, right?
Yeah. This is a net action. It's like I said, your cyber deck actually let you, like your net runner skills, right? Your rank 5. So how many times can you cast it?
I can do 3.
Yeah. Then roll 2 more times. You cast and cast and cast. Yeah. Okay. The V is just 10. The electrical energy here dissipates. And then you notice that it's gone. That's one. And you think to yourself, huh, what's gonna happen next? Okay. Your last one?
Last one, same thing on this pillar. Um, roll bonus two.
Okay. And you also remove that part. And it's gone. Right. Okay, one, two, three, and that's done. Okay, Subaki will just actually move. All right. Okay, Hibana, your turn.
For me, I will, because he didn't shut down the thing for this one, unless
No, hey, I think I did right. This one,
Mhm.
the second one.
to
So
me,
you have another.
to me, I want to conjure up a bridge for everybody so we can safely cross.
Okay, roll for your interface.
Okay,
Your plus two bonus.
interface bonus is 2, and that will be this. Oh man, I should have used my last 2 luck points. Oh well.
No need to
And
use
you
anyway.
conjure up a bridge, and the bridge appear. Let me take out the bridge.
It's a mini bridge.
It's so
And
tiny.
yeah, the bridge is there. But that's enough to make you guys cross. Okay.
She's like, well, everybody, after you.
Now round two. Now round three. Okay, Philip. You notice that Hibana conjured up a bridge just for you to cross. However, there's still an electrical energy in front of you.
What energy? What this?
Yep.
Mm.
Force field, to be exactly.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to solve these kind of problems. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
as a character, I think I would just like destroy something or like hit something or.
You can try to hit the wall. The wall also have hit points. You can actually
Okay.
destroy pillars
But
such as this. Just
you can always shoot the monsters from afar. At least,
yes.
yeah, exactly. Shoot the monsters. At least you'll have something to do. Shoot the monsters.
Yep. You just need to beat the
Honestly,
DV based on the distance.
honestly, honestly,
Okay.
Mario,
In that case, I will step right up to the plate and I'll shoot this one
You notice
with
that
my hand.
your right hand started to change into a blaster. You point at it and you shoot at the wall. Okay, roll to hit.
19.
It
I
does
did.
have armor. It's a hit, just that you still need to go against its armor class to this. To it does have HP, but the armor blade meaning that you only deal only 9 damage because you have damage reduction. Yeah, that's it. All right. Okay, Reno. Reno probably can actually hack something. You're a net runner.
Okay, where is Reno will attempt to hack this one. So he will roll on his interface. And he has a +2 bonus. Ooh.
Whoa, we immediately got shut down. But not only that, Reno actually was smart enough to actually use his abilities to actually jolt at the two force fields and close two of it down instead.
Mm-hmm. He's like, the way is open, gentlemen. Ladies.
Now, Reno, the moment the force field is down, you notice that the ice scorpions in the distance started to move and attack.
You want us to roll for initiative?
No need. You're already all in the initiative counter. I'm gonna
Oh,
go up again
okay.
to Jojo's Dewa. Okay. Renos done. Okay. Then now to Haliman. Haliman,
question. I only
the
see
bridge in
one though.
front. C1
I
what?
see one though. One scorpion. I don't see the rest. Are they hidden?
Oh, they're there. They're not hidden.
Yeah.
I may,
They are there actually. One
may
here,
need
one
to,
here,
you may need
one
to
there.
restart your PC.
Yep. And yeah.
Later lah.
Mm-hmm.
It, it, you know what? I'm just gonna move here. Do I see? No wait. Wait, no. I got better. I delay my action. Time it with mouse. Delay
Time it with
action.
mouse.
Time it with mouse. Yeah, time
Okay,
it with
alright.
mouse.
That means,
And
okay,
let
Jojo
me.
Siwa. Actually, Jojo Siwa and Mao are moving at the same time, so all of you are timing it together.
Yeah, lah.
Yay!
Jojo Siwa. No, hold on there. Hey, Jojo Siwa. Well, even though I may be a little cat, but little cat packs a punch.
Why is there 0 here?
The assault rifle, the assault rifle becomes a becomes a little kitty pop gun. Then
Okay.
on this one, as usual.
Okay. Oh, okay, Miss. Okay, Haliman, your turn because you're together with Mao. Mao is your turn also together with Haliman.
Alright.
Mao.
Mount first.
Mao will use let
Your
me
zap,
see.
you remember your netrunner zap spells, right? They can go even to the longest distance.
Yep. That's why I'm using this one.
Both you and Hibana can use spell zap.
Roll this one. I'm going to use the sword becomes a flying sword instead. So roll bonus +2. Extra damage dice is this one is 3d6, so it's 2. This is 1. This is not a black ice. This is not a black ice, right?
It's a black ice.
They are
It's a
black
black
ice.
ice.
Yeah, they are black
All
ice.
the opponents here are ice.
So you'll deal double the damage to them. Ooh.
Hey!
Holy.
Oh, you completely send that scorpion to oblivion and destroyed it into a million data swarms, and that's it. Okay, Haliman, how about you?
Right?
Yeah, Mao
Mao
is a movie.
Right. I'm just gonna stay at the front here with the rest, and I can't see anything. I'm done.
Actually, there is a scorpion here and a scorpion here.
He's behind cover. One's behind cover. One I can see.
Oh,
in the net, cover. What is cover?
Oh, okay.
In the net, what is cover?
Yes, in the net, what is cover?
No cover, man.
Yeah, no cover.
In the net, what is cover?
Then I'll just shoot this guy lah.
Subakili shoots with her hand cannon. Okay, wow, so many
that's
here.
10 square. DM, can I shoot?
Okay.
We should to shoot this guy.
In the net, what is cover?
Holy shit! What the hell?
Subakili hits. Okay, for 10. Okay, armor blade. Okay, alright. Okay, Haliman, you done?
Let me just shoot this guy lah.
Okay, roll.
And then the best thing is net programs against net programs has no armor.
Question: do we still have the RF rate of fire?
Yeah, you do.
You do.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna use my special beam gun then. Attacking with RF3 revolver.
Yeah, your pistol suddenly becomes a beam gun and you start shooting. Hits
1, 2,
and hits.
3.
It's okay. It's destroyed. You destroyed it completely. It turns into million. You know the sound when the bad guys explode in Rockman or Mega Man?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it sounds like.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Hivana, your turn.
For Hibana, she will basically move here, and it's a straight line to this guy, and I will zap him with my sword. Roll bonus +2. Damage bonus from the sword is basically
2.
2. Damage
2.
bonus.
You just put 2. You just put 2 so it will multiply.
Yeah.
You will just add up 2 dice to it, not 2d6. Just 2. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zap. Okay. All right. Okay, you hit.
And
For
it's
10.
a 10 damage against this idiot. And after that, I move back to the here. So that's all my yeah, that's all my movement.
Okay. This scorpion actually zaps and zaps at Philip Williams or Mega Man X. Zap. And all right. Okay, Philip Williams, you receive 6 damage. Your body started to jerk when Mao Chai Man is looking at you, and you got cut.
Wait,
You
wait, wait.
receive
Where's my
additional
body?
damage.
My body's 7.
Your
that-
HP. Let me put the HP for you. Oh, wait, no. It's called hit points here, not HP. Hit points. Okay, you got 65 hit points, so minus 6.
Oh, okay. 59.
Yeah. Don't die, yeah? Otherwise, you're gonna make that Mega Man sound when Mega Man loses all his HP.
Okay.
Yes.
What the hell is that thing? Wow. That's some distance away. Okay.
Yep. All right. Venom. Okay, shooting at Mao. Okay, this big snake in the distance shooting at you, Mao. Rolling for zap. Okay, going to hit and nope, not enough. Versus your interface. Roll for your interface, just in case.
Interface.
Yep, remember, you and Hibana always get a +2, yeah, for your interface. Nope, nothing happened. You immediately
No, I caught the boat and then I catch the boat and then keep blowing up.
Did you catch the attack with your teeth?
Not that good, not that good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Philip Williams. Philip Williams, it's your turn. This one is the damage, but the snake in the distance is protecting the entranceway to the next knot.
Okay.
Kill
my
this one.
movements.
Kill this one so that the
5. Am I blocked by anything? No, I'm not.
No,
I
we're
mean,
not blocked
clear.
here.
Oh,
Okay,
by
no,
this?
no,
No, you're not blocked by that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not blocked.
It's a straight open shot to you.
Okay.
What is covered in the net?
There's no cover in the net. That's why they can just hit you.
In that case.
Okay,
Bang.
that's a hit.
Holy shit.
Yep, it's dead. He's gone. Okay, now Reno's turn.
Okay, Reno will advance his 3 movement here, basically beside Tsubaki, and attempts to shoot this guy with his killer software.
Interface.
Killer Zaptogram. Roll bonus is 2. Extra damage die is 4, and submit. Is it a hit though?
I got I need to roll for net also for defense. Nope. Okay, you damaged it for 16, but his HP is very high.
Yep.
Okay. Now Haliman, your turn.
I will time my movement with Tsubaki.
With
Tsubaki
Tsubaki,
is already here at the front.
Yeah, once it's his turn, I tank with him lah.
Alright, okay. So
Oh,
you waited. Okay, Jojo Siwa and Mao Lin Yong together.
Alright. Mao first. Let's go. Flying swords.
You can attack a number of times, you know. So you literally
Yep.
can kill off this thing if you hit. Everything hits.
Oh wait, I roll interface instead. Never mind.
Mhm.
Later I roll the damage after this.
Mhm.
Where's the dice roller? It's 3d6. Alright, there you go. 11 and 14. Second.
Okay. 14 damage. Okay, second to hit.
Second hit.
That's a hit. So 14 plus 12 is 26. Okay, third one.
Don't forget the 16
Oh, wait, hold on.
here.
Let me roll. This one I messed up again. Never mind. Let's do this manually.
Mhm.
All right, let's go.
What's the total?
Let me see, 16, 14, and 12. 16, 14, 42.
42 plus the 16 earlier on.
Yeah, 42 plus the 16, that's 50. 58. Yeah, 58.
Mm-hmm. 58. Okay, not enough. You got high HP. Okay, Jojo Siwa acted, right?
No, this was Mao. No, Jojo
Okay.
Siwa. Jojo Siwa, despite being a cat, still uses the little slingshot called the very heavy pistol.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slingshot.
The heck?
It's a RF2, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah. RF2. Come on! What the hell?
no,
This next raider's too good. This
Yeah.
raider's too good, boy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Haliman and Subaki. Subaki, Haliman, you first.
Right, I move one, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm right here. While Sparky move, I fire upon this guy.
Okay, roll it first.
Fire!
Fire bomba!
no, actually, in the
One,
net, what is
two.
distance?
3.
Yeah, what is distance?
In the net, what is distance?
Okay, you got 3 hits. 3 hits on him. That's
Yeah,
12.
3 hits.
12 plus 11, that is 23. 23 plus another 11, that is 34.
34.
34 damage total.
Right. You destroyed it, and then giving you. Then the door, you notice that the door opens. But what other than that, when you notice that the moment the door opens, you notice that many of the knots suddenly start appear, and you see a number of files appearing. And when you look at those files, though, you look at those number of files. These are really important files, but it requires a password. Now, okay, only netrunners can actually unlock this against a certain DV. Okay, all right. Hibana and Haliman, roll for it before the password before the file is gone.
Okay,
What?
let me just put myself near
Security tech.
Only Hibana and Hibana and Mao can unlock it. But Haliman, you can also try to unlock it by actually
The what?
using your technique skills. Okay, electronic security tech.
what do you want me to
Okay.
roll?
You need to roll for your interface.
Okay, interface. Okay. Rolling for interface plus
Interface.
2.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Only Mao passed, but Haliman managed to actually hold the file steady before the file is gone because of his
Gotcha!
DV. But this is the first round, okay? It's like Haliman, you still need to actually pass your DV20 on electronic security tech in order for Mao to open up the file. Okay, Mao, the first file you actually open up is a number of drugs being distributed around Night City by Strega, and you see it was actually approved and signed by not Elliot though, you know this, but it was another alias. But you need to actually unlock that alias name. Okay, Haliman Saksek, roll for electronic security tech. Otherwise, if you fail, the file will be gone. But Hibana, okay, this is where you fail. Okay, Hibana and Mao, this is where you really need to pass the interface. Otherwise, you won't know who is the one that's giving away all these drugs.
Can Reno assist?
No,
both
there's
of
no.
us? Oh, okay.
You need to use Reno to roll by himself. There's no assist.
Yeah. I'll have Reno roll for his interface first to give us the assisting.
There's no assist though in the game.
Oh, okay. He got a 12.
There's no assist.
Yeah.
He managed to unlock the file. Yeah, managed to unlock the file to get a Mao.
And this here is like mine and Reno's scores.
All right, this is what you see. Okay, the DV stand. Okay, the password was really difficult to crack. You noticed a number of files, a number of names, a number of people in the corporation that actually they are actually doing slave buying, underage prostitution, and also body smuggling. The moment this children is dead, And the moment you unlock the name of the buyers and unlock the name of the supplier, then you see Elliot's name there. You managed to actually unlock this. And then you hear a voice in the distance. You say, "No! That file was supposed to be encrypted! I'll kill you next!" Okay, you managed
Can
to
I
get this
insult
file. Yes, you
Can
can.
I insult the guy? Bleh! Screw you! Bite my shiny metal ass!
uh, 19, no, and then I tell Hibana, well, looks like Nightingale is not as good as we thought of.
Hey, I kind of miss this thing, us hacking, risking ourselves while somebody screams in the background. Hey, Nightingale, when I get to you, I'm gonna give you a choice between joining me or, having most of your brain blasted across the internet.
Or we can throw your brain into the sea.
Or that. So, let's keep going, guys. We had plenty of more corruption to unlock and plenty.
No. Meanwhile, I just plot it in my the interface chip, the memory chip.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to use brain power. I use the power of USB flash drives. I have a brain flash drive.
Oh, thank
The moment you enter, first you manage to secure the first room, the first floor, and now this is the second floor, and now you're heading to the third floor. In the distance, you can see Nightingale in his Archmage robe, looking at you all as you actually walk in. And after that, he said, "Nah, you'll never go through this one. I'll make sure." Then he summons a number of creatures, and you see a hound appear, and a very dangerous opponent.
And then Rockman, Zero, and the cat appears twice.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a glitch.
It's a glitch in the matrix.
In the Matrix.
It's a glitch in the matrix. And then after that, you
Oh my
hear the song from what's the name of that Korean series. Then you hear the sound, you hear the music in the distance. Then you can see Nightingale. He slams his staff, and then he looks to you all. And he summons a black ice and two hounds and a few others. Then you can see this knot started to light up. Is then you see not only that, but something else actually appear from within the knot. Something much dangerous. And this is what appeared. A turret.
Net turret.
And not only that, it's protected by a shield. The moment you actually enter this one for netrunners, that's when the turret will start shooting. And that is when that everybody will need to start blasting the shields and need to blast through the turret. You notice that Nightingale actually summoned this and he disappears to the other portal into the 4th floor. You're now on the 3rd floor, and time is actually running out for you in the real world. You need to actually really quickly go through this one, but you think you got the file already. Reno actually said, "You got the file, boss. We got more than enough to bring her down." It's like about the arms smuggling, the drugs distribution, the child prostitution, and everything else. You have all this for you, Hibana, and also Mao, enough to actually bring this up with the other corporation and bring Elliot down. But Haliman and Philip, this is not enough for the two of you. For Philip, you need to actually get to the bottom of this. You need to know more who you are, who you really are. What did Diana tell you that was so important that she needed you to actually find out? Go to the deepest, lowest level, she mentioned. But it was not because the lab was the deepest, lowest level. She told you to actually head straight into the net to the highest level possible to find out the information about you. Dimitris probably want you to actually find this information, you think to yourself. But Haliman, finding that information was not enough. Sure, it's good for Hibana Suzuki to use it to get the trust of the corporation to kick Elliot out, but to you, as long as Elliot is not prosecuted and not put to jail, Diana will never be safe, and you know that. But As time is running out, with the turret up, with the black ice in, one of the toughest opponent you're gonna face. Only next week you'll figure it out, and then to be continued.